All right. Hello, hello. All right. Hello, hello. We are back with some more Magic Gathering today. This set seems really good, so we'll play some more of it. Again, I'm not sure if this is a game I love to stream or not, so I don't know how crazy we'll get going on that. I feel like I'm a little negative while playing, and I don't super like that. But it's a fun set, so we'll stream at least a few days of it, see how it's going. Should probably have like a 5-minute waiting screen so you don't miss the draft, but you can always check the VOD, watch it on 2x speed or something. Although you won't hear this if that's what you would want to, or what I would want to be telling you. All right. Okay. Ooh. I don't know how to play this card, but it's very good. Okay, so 4 mana, kill anything. When you flip it, you get 2 zombies, and you can spam a bunch more zombies. This seems cool. The correct play is picking this because it's pick 1. And then we just pick like 2 or less. Every permanent in our deck needs to be 2 or less. I mean, this is just too different and fun, but I have no idea how to play it, so my win rate would be higher if I picked this. It's a Mythic, and it's good. But also if I pick... Ooh. Problem is if I pick this, the next guy's going to pick this and play black, and then I won't be able to play black, right? That's tricky. If this comes back, I'll... Wait, no, I can't play both of these. We have to try the Tiger deck, right? Each permanent card in your deck has a value of 2 or less. We can't pick any permanents with a value of 2 or more. Like this we can't play, this we can't play, this we can't play. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be hard. This we can't play. Maybe we just play this naturally. It's way worse than the other card if we're playing it naturally. And what color do we play this? It's really bad to pick this and not have any idea what we're playing with it. We want spells. Right? We can't do battles, but we want spells. This flying thing is kind of fun. Oh, this is removal. That's decent. Yeah, we just need to pick spells, and we need to try to figure out what colors would go best with this. Too bad I don't have like a list of commons and stuff. Like we could play this and play green. I think green's pretty expensive for the most part. I think we'd want to play like blue, because blue has all spells. Maybe we're supposed to pick the Rhino card over this. Play blue. We need to play black or white. I think black has more high cost spells. There's a couple good green cards in a row. Combat Trick. This is just a good card. Ooh. That is a cheap creature. Can't play this, can't play this, can't play this. Try to do like 5 colors and just play good spells, but then I have to pass like awesome rares and mythics. It's sketchy. I don't really want to be exiling cards, and I'm not sure I'm going to have 2 black mana on curve, especially when we're playing a double white card. But battles are permanents, so I can't play battles. Like, and this guy can't fit in the deck either. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think this is strong if I know how to play it. I need to know what colors to play it with. At least like defensive. This might be better if I knew it was blue, but I think we're just gonna try to be black plus something. Which is kind of a bad idea, because the guy to my left is gonna play black. I don't know. It's I feel like you're not gonna first in pack one, pick one, see this very often. It's like a really good chance to try it, but we'll probably get wrecked. But it'll be fun. If not, now win, you know? This card's pretty good, and it's cheap enough I can play it. That's removal. Yeah, I would need to at least know what colors I'm trying to play. Because, like, I could play white-red aggro with this card, because it's a white card or a black card, or both. But I feel like black-blue is what I want to do, and just try to play, like, a bunch of high-cost blue spells. And then I need that black card that revives stuff. It's like 3 mana, and you return stuff to your hand, because they're going to kill this. They're going to save the removal for this. Once during each of your turns, you may cast a permanent spell with mana 2 value or less from your graveyard. So we don't play this till like turn 5. Or turn 4 anyway. I would need to see someone play this card to better idea how it works. Oh, it's scary. Oh, this card's sick. It's such a late pick. I would love that usually. You and permanents you control gain hexproof. 2 mana battle. Oh, he's kind of big. That's interesting. Gonna be a mess. No battles. So, creature-wise, we have that. Can't play that. That trick. Can't play that. 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 Pretty sure it's just the land. Giving stuff flying is kind of cool. This is a combat trick, but let's just take the land and then we can potentially splash some green in. I'm pretty sure this card is insane. I just really don't have any idea how to play it. All right. Yeah, this card is the one I wanted to buy this back. Because we guarantee are going to draw this every game. So being able to buy it back is huge because we're like building our whole deck around it. So I probably would run multiple of these. This card's kind of troll because I can't remove my own graveyard cards that well. I guess I can remove all the spells, and it's only one. Oh, gain 1 life for each creature exiled this way. Yeah. If I can remove their creatures, that's pretty bad. Oh, this card's so good, but I can't play. Okay, so I could play this and have green be my second color. And I could keep recasting these and surveilling stuff into my graveyard. Or I could play this and try to go blue. I mean, this card's... I think I'm gonna take this. It came so late. Okay, ooh, a lot of black cards left. It's a good sign, potentially. They're bad black cards. Guess we take this if we happen to be green. Just getting some splash ready. Can't play that. Oh, wait, actually I can. I don't think I want to. It being an unblockable creature is kind of cool, though. Yeah, this deck is so scuffed. Wait, we need creatures, don't we? We cast a permanent spell with mana 2. Yeah, if we don't have permanents with mana value 2 or less, we're not going to be able to cast anything. Uh-oh. This is so bad. Ooh, a permanent with mana value 2 or less. I think that's good. Nice. This is nice. Oh, this is sick. I don't think we can pass the invasion. It doesn't look like we're going white. Or it looks like we are going white. I could pick this or this and try to go blue more. Recasting these is nice, but recasting this is pretty sick. Only 3 to flip. Wait, I'm never going to recast it because it's never going to die. Oh no, I can sacrifice it to give it an indestructible. I mean, it's a rare. I want to play it. I don't know about this card. Oh, another companion? No, he's not a companion. Never mind. It's cool. This is cheap. This card I think's good, but when I played it last time, it sucked. Oh, this card's great. Oh, this card's great, but I can't play it. Dang. I think it's this one? And we can splash blue? Or we can just be blue? This one just doesn't seem as good, and this card gets wrecked. But at least it... the ones that have transforms are nice, because they're cheap and they also are expensive, but this card's just so powerful, I can't resist. This card's really good too. When it comes to white, we have that stuff. In blue, we have that stuff. Black, there's... Ooh, this would help me. This card's just so strong. Oh, this card's also really strong, though. I would go with every incubate thing, and I'm already more white than blue. But blue cards are better, and I don't really have that many good white cards. Oh, I do really want to play this. I think I'm supposed to pick this. I need 2 drops. We can try to splash blue, maybe. I might not be able to play that card. I think we have to be white. Try to splash blue. This is pretty easy to splash. Creature can't play it. Creature can't play it. That I can play, or that I can play. I like this guy. This is good too, but it's removal. I need more creatures, I think is the problem here, so I gotta get these creatures. This is a good card. We don't have a ton of removal either, but I need more, like, creatures to replay and stuff. Wait, oh, this is cool. Incubate card. The 3-drop. Oh no, it's a permanent. Ah, thought it was a spell for a second. Dated. Oh, this is a permanent too, because it's an enchantment. Oh, darn it. We're shooting ourselves in the foot so hard. We're learning, it's fine. But this card's really good. We're playing white, I want like 3 of these. And a normal white deck. This card's good as well. But oh man, and this card's good too, dang. That's kind of hard. I think it might be this. It's so good. I think it is. If we can ever start hitting them directly. I like to activate abilities. Okay, I could splash that in. We do have 2 green splash lands. Kind of expensive, or I could just play this creature. They don't get exiled after I play them, so like this could sack stuff and I could keep replaying it. Cool. I think I want to just speculate on the splash here. Oh no, it's an enchantment. Never mind. Oh, the battle. Keep thinking non-creatures, but it's enchantments will count too. I play him. Wait, this is a battle. I'm dumb, and this is an enchantment. I need chat to help me, jeez. Oh, this is a spell. Alright, so we're definitely not splashing blue. We're trolling, we're trolling. Oh, I'd have 2 of these. This deck is so troll. That's too expensive. And these are creatures. Oh, this is rough. Okay. Oh my gosh, these are both like good cards, but they're too expensive, so I can't play them. This is a permanent, but it's cheap. And I can keep replaying it. Oh, I like this. Sack a creature, draw 2. I like this too, but I don't think I'm green. With my spells and stuff, or with my stuff being... Oh my gosh, these are all playables, and I can't pick any of them. Oh. I don't think I want to do this again if I see him. It hurts so much. Seeing all these good cards. I mean, if I knew what I was doing, I think this has to be like a style of deck I'm not good at playing either. The uncommon. I have enough playables. I think you can play 18 lands in companion decks, because you basically start with an extra spell in your hand. I have a few things that give hexproof, which is kind of nice, because we get him down and then we can protect him, potentially. We can play him on, like, turn 4 or 5, potentially even. Like, recast a 1-drop. Instant. Interesting. Oh my gosh. This card costs too much, so it doesn't work with that one, right? That's an enchantment, so I can't play it. Battle, so I can't play it. This is removal, but it's off color. This guy's really good. Is he better than this? Well, it doesn't look like I can splash this in. And it seems really hard to make work. Like this this companion cost could work. I don't know if that turns it off. That would. I could cut this, and I don't know if this turns it off. Problem is this costs too much. So it wouldn't work. And I don't think you can have 2 companions, right? I've never really played with the companion thing, but okay. So this is cool, but it's a battle, so I can't. Oh my gosh. Wait, this card's insane. Oh my gosh. It's in my colors and it's insane. This is in my colors and it's quite good also. Oh, this is removal. I need this. This is a good card. Hitter is good. I need the removal. Good. Yep, that's a battle, so we can't think about it. That's removal at least. Here's another cheap creature. Oh, my Cascade, man. Alright, so do we need another cheap creature or do we need more removal? Question. I do have quite a few cheap creatures and I already have 2 of those. And removal does seem quite important in this set. And I only have like a few good removals, so I probably feels like this is supposed to be like an aggressive low drop deck. Ooh, splash green with that. Can't play most of these. Oh, it's a Phoenix. Oh my gosh. I think I just take the Phoenix and play it. How bad? Control deals damage to an opponent battle maybe. It seems pretty bad. My stuff's not gonna do damage. Yeah. I mean, it's cool, and I want to resummon it from the graveyard, and then I could like put this land in this thing and discard it, but I don't think that'll work. This is kind of removable, but it's bad. Oh, equipment's pretty good actually. Should probably book that. Expensive. I could play that, but it's very situational. That's cool. It's kind of a build around, and I'm not red right now. Fine. This card's fantastic. I'd usually be so happy about seeing that. Let me splash blue, but you know I can't really play any of the blue cards I drafted anyway. I guess we speculate on this. I don't know if we want to play it. Battle, so I can't play it. It's a removal spell, but it's bad. This is a 1-drop. This I can revive. We already have some removal. Another 1-drop seems pretty nice. And I can keep replaying it. I might come back. Struggling. Ooh, such a good card, but I have no setup for red. Like, it's pretty mediocre. Pretty bad. Like, this would set me up for red a little better, but I think I just take this and have no intention of playing it. Sack something, draw 2. It's pretty good because I can keep replaying things that I sack. So I'm happy to have multiple of these in. Play that if I could. 3 of these? Oh, this is my first pack. Copy that spell twice, so I could cast like 3 of these, 3 of these. Yeah, it seems too situational. Pretty cool. Well, that'd be sick. Too situational. I don't know that I want to play 3 of these though. A lot. Blue Knight I can't play. Yeah, this is gonna be a very scuffed draft. Ooh, he made it back. I want 2 of those for sure. This guy's good 2-drop. I think we cut this guy. Take the rarest card because we can't play any of them really. Maybe we're supposed to be red-black. I feel like the red-black stuff's too expensive. I think I'll pick this more than this. But I already did craft all the commons and uncommons, so I guess it doesn't actually really matter. Okay. But we ended up picking a few lands to splash, but then we didn't get any high-cost spells in other colors. Okay, so we have removal. We have value. Need like infinite 2-drops, right? You and permanents you control gain hexproof until end of turn. Prevent all damage black and red sources would deal to creatures you control this turn. So give everything hexproof. I feel like that's not a 3 of kind of card. But giving this hexproof is pretty cool, because if you can't kill this, I get it's so much value. So maybe it is worth, because I'm guaranteed to have this card. I do want these to protect it. Because I feel like if I can protect it, that helps a lot. This is like removal and I guess it splashes. One thing I'm a little scared about is not having any blue in for this guy. It would be nice to be able to transform him with blue instead of life, because I don't really have life gain. And I'm a little worried about being able to cast this guy in a reasonable amount of time, and his effect is kind of useless. But he does end up being like a two attack, a lot of defense guy, and I don't really have blockers. Chump units. This guy is lifelink anyway. This might be a way to like end the game. I feel like it's bad. Bad in this deck. A lot of draws. We just draw through our deck and try to play all these cards. I don't know, man. This deck looks scuffed. White is less important than black, so I might want to do 10-8. And just make sure I draw lands. The problem is since we have no like expensive cards, our hand's just gonna get full of lands, and I'm not really into that. I think we still do only run 17 lands. It's like if we have 3 lands, we can cast almost everything in our deck. We didn't get like expensive spells, unfortunately. I don't know. This is gonna be a sketchy one. We were set up to splash green really well. We didn't get anything we were looking to splash really. I don't know. I'm excited. The deck's gonna be cool, but Laurus. So this draft is Laurus. We just write Laurus. All right, let's give it a shot. I bet it's gonna be terrible, but you know, this is the first time I've ever played with a companion in my deck. I think I'm down. Having to pay 3 to draw it seems like it would ruin any like aggressive plan. It is a lot of value though. Okay, I got no white. I don't like that, but I think I just keep. Wait. he's a companion deck too. What does his do? Kind of important. Each non-land card is a different. Okay, that's a lot easier. Okay, gonna be spooky. Can't transform this on turn 3 anyway. So I think I play the stronger creature. The next turn I could draw this. Your player sacrifices a creature and loses. Oh, that sucks. That's really good for him. He makes I sack my creature and he gets a 2/1 with a bunch of abilities. Alright, so for 3 mana I could draw my guy. Be ready. I don't think I really want to yet, but I also don't have another good play. Can I do that at an instant speed? It'd be nice to like get a creature out. I think I'm just supposed to get a creature out. If he doesn't play anything, then I can hit him, and if he tries to remove it, I can draw cards. Oh boy. Interesting. So if I transform and attack, he can just trade. Am I okay with that? He gets his creature. I could just attack and then play. And it's got menace. I think I transform attack, and then if he wants to trade, I paid 6 mana for his 4 mana card, but he kind of has to trade, right? Like if he wants to transform his battle, I guess draw a card. I think I'm okay with that. I need to draw this soon. Oh, that sucks. Hit removal, and I didn't leave my mana open. Now these 2 creatures, I have 0. I did get to draw a card, but I don't know, I didn't have a good answer to this. We did put removal in the deck, I swear. Okay, so I can draw this for 3. Cast something for 2. Okay, I can just kill that for 3. Cast this for 2. I think I can do this instantly. Oh gosh. I got wrecked. Take 8 damage. And I lose 3 mana and my card doesn't work, and his guy's stronger now. I just got absolutely blasted. Hey look, my other color. Uh-huh. Okay, so I have 6 mana. So it's 3 plus 2 plus 1. This one is better to sack than this one. They're both menace, which sucks for me, because this guy can trade with anything, it's just he can't trade with menace. I think it's this one, because then I can threaten a incubate token. I can't transform this, go down to 7 health and draw a card. This is rough. Is that strong? Sucks I didn't have this open in response to his removal. Now at least I'm threatening blockers. I'd like to draw this and play it next turn and start going, but he probably has removal for it, I would imagine. I need the lifelink from it to get me back in the game. Then I can start casting these guys back from my graveyard. Or this guy. This guy's a really good one to cast because he has the enter the battlefield effect. This is a 3/3. I think I just double block his battle thing. But discard this game was absurd. So there's 2 mana, kill a creature, and summon this creature that I have to kill. That has menace. A creature that I have to kill is no big deal. I have Death Touch, but all the ones he's played have a menace, so I can't kill them with my Death Touch creature. That sucks. If I transform this, it doesn't really work. Sacrifice a creature. I could transform it, then sack it. And I don't get to draw him. If I transform it, it becomes a creature. And then I can sack it. Which is kind of dumb. But then he doesn't draw a card, which might be valuable. But I'm at 9 health, so maybe that's too much. I still threaten the double block. Oh, I could exile his Deckmaster. Ah, I see. So I'd make this would get to be stronger, but I don't think I can take the extra 2 damage. But then this becomes a stronger creature next turn. Oh, it just costs 2 more to cast. That actually doesn't matter. Alright, so I have 6 mana. 7 mana, 3, 6, 7. Yeah, so I just need to save 3, so I have 4 mana, so I can play these 2. And draw that. Then next turn play it and try to go off. He can't kill me this turn. I mean, I'll be at 1 health, so not good. He has enough mana, this effect doesn't really matter. I didn't even draw my card that I built the deck around. I need to find a time to do that. I can block this at least potentially. He has 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So if this is a mana, he has 8 and can cast this and win the game. If he doesn't block, I could also draw. He tries to kill this. His lifelink, which is sweet. I needed to get this down. It's a powerful card, and I just didn't use it the whole game. Like, piloting the deck is going to be weird and different to me. I've never played with companions. Making the deck's weird, drafting with it's weird. Yeah, he's got the removal. Oh, he chose not to. I'm confused by that. Wasn't that just lethal? Oh, I can't do this instant speed? That sucks. I just died. You can definitely cast it this turn, right? I didn't know I couldn't do the companion thing at instant speed. Oh, it says anytime you can cast a sorcery. Okay. Not bad, I should have done that last turn. I'd have 3 more mana this turn, so I could have played this creature and lived. And potentially outvalued him. Okay, it was still close then. Learning experience. I don't know why he didn't just do that last turn, but learned. Okay. I'm totally okay with this draft being an 0-3. I think it was worth the experience of like trying to on the spot figure out how to play that card. My thought when looking at that card and stuff was anytime I see that card I'm probably not going to be in a spot to build around it, so it's like only a pack one pick one kind of thing. And I just didn't figure that would happen very often, you know. Wait. I play the 2/2 over the 1/1. The 1/1 can't transform for a few turns. I should have played the swamp first, so I could have played this guy if I wanted to. Because he could have blocked that, but he can't block this. Okay, so now I can't play this because I want to keep this up, or I could draw this. Drawing this? Pretty good. That's hard. When do I want to draw it? think drawing it is a priority. I feel like drawing it early is not. You want to like replay all your stuff with it, and you want to play it on like 5 or 6 mana. 5 mana usually. Okay, so I could transform my guy, but then he'll probably react and kill it. Because he left all his mana up. I guess he could double block it. What he's setting up. Oh, this is a 3-3 actually. Can't really attack into the 3-3, can I? Interesting. I guess I just want to draw my companion. And keep this up. He's just going to play a 3-3. This card's so good. Even if you play this on turn 2 and then the next turn play a 3-3, like that's still a good card. But he's a lot like my 2-2 fungus guy. That makes a 3-3 and a 1-1 on this turn. And then this will die and be another 1-1, but this is an ability that makes other things bigger. At least this can block this favorably. Or not favorably, actually, it's a whole card for half a card. Uses removal, I can just draw 2. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. I'm also happy with a trade, because then if I draw mana, I can just play this and that. I kind of want to protect this, but at least I can reborn it. Correct abilities and this. Okay. I could sack that for this. That's not very good. I think I'll just sack it for this and draw 2. I can get my land drop, eventually play that and replay that. Back itself. He probably has removal, but this buys it back, right? So, am I that upset about it? Probably not. Oh, I should have first. Oops. That was dumb. I don't think I need to keep this ability back. In a stall state, I can sack stuff and then replay it. This guy, drain life, but doesn't seem like an insanely powerful combo. This thing probably has really high devotion now. Really good blocker. Like removal, bunch of stuff to reborn. This guy's fun. The 3-3 death touch that you have to block. Don't like all the damage I'm gonna take. This can't really attack. Oh, flying. Okay. Thought he'd hit me for 4. Alright, so I could use my only removal spell to kill the 3-4 flyer. I could transform and attack with a 3-3. Then I don't have the mana to replay anything. I could sack my guy and then just replay it. That doesn't seem that great. Play a really strong blocker. I could kill his thing and have 2 mana left, and then use my treasure to play something. I think we just attack with the 1-1 death touch. Okay. Yeah. If he wants to trade anything, I can just replay it. I think I just play this and use the treasure this turn. Kill his flyer. Oh no, I can't play this. Throw another one of these down then. Well, I could just play that one actually and keep the treasure. I'm kinda down. Because now I can just use this to sack whatever chump blocks, and then I can replay it next turn. I need to be replaying a card every turn with this. Can. Anything that mills would be kinda nice, so I can get more cards to replay. So I'll gain 1. I can only bring it back once. I don't think it's super important to bring back just yet. I really want to transform that guy. Make a 3/4 trample and hit him with it. Really expensive though. One's kind of not doing anything. Annoying me. Really don't want to transform this and trade it for a 3/3. Seems terrible. Same with this. I don't want to transform these and trade him with 3/3s, and he blocks me so well. Tricky. I do this at the end with this. I'll just offer this trade if he wants it. It's only 1 damage, so it's not like super likely that he's gonna want to trade. I can only buy back this, but I'll probably hit something else with the mill. I need one of my 3 protection cards for him, I think. My opponent has so much mana and he's not doing anything, it's pretty scary. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. I just lose. I don't have my removal spell for that anymore. Used it on a flyer. Oh. Buy back one of these eventually. I need to draw a removal spell though, or I die, right? This is absurd. Yeah, this deck's just not doing anything. So I don't know how to pilot it, or build it, or draft it. So like, it's cool that we have this card, but like, we're just derping around not doing anything. Oh, I have this, actually. Finally, protect creature. I think I just have to kill this dino, though. Oh my gosh, he's got some bombs. Hopefully that's it. We have to kill it before he can protect it. Might as well hit him for 2. Okay, now this treasure can keep this up at all times, which is nice. And eventually I can use it to gain 2 life from the transform things. He can hit me for 2 if he wants, or he can have a blocker. Probably wants to make a 3/3 blocker so this can't transform and hit him. Might as well hit me for 1, right? Oh, I can replay that and keep killing things. Okay, now we're cooking. This is actually powerful in this deck then. Alright, so I could transform stuff, but I don't really want to offer him this trade. Am I gonna take it? Alright, and then I can play this plus this. And I keep this up in case I need it. And all damage black or red sources would deal, but just give everything X is pretty good. I have infinite value, so I should be able to win. He's kind of out of stuff, and I have infinite removal. This thing is insane in this deck, I guess. Like it doesn't win you early, but like late, just getting to destroy any creature or enchantment over and over again. It's pretty cool. I have 2 of those now. Okay. That's really expensive. Is it 3/3? No. I can also use this as mana to transform without using health. Like, that's pretty sick. The creature's better. No, I want to play this one, so it's in the yard. I have 2 protections. I think 3 of these is actually really good. Protecting him is so important. Okay, well, his deck kind of didn't do anything. It had a couple bombs in it, but he kind of just sat there and didn't do anything and drew a ton of mana. So that one doesn't feel amazing, but we did actually get to see the power of him a little bit. It's like, if he blocks my creature, I just get to replay it. So the Death Touchers are kind of nice attackers. They don't do very much damage, but if I could find a way to, like, transform them and have them attack as 3/3s, then it's really hard not to block them. The problem is it costs a lot of mana. It's going to cost me 6 mana every time I do that. And it's going to cost me 2 life most of the time. But that urn is crazy. I should have tried to get more of those. Having like 2 or 3 of those in this deck would have been pretty good. They're a little slow, but the guaranteed replayable removal is really nice. Now, does he get to see that I'm... Yeah, I think he does get to see that I'm the cat here. I think what I'm gonna do is write like what colors the deck is and then leave it 0/0 until we finish the run. I don't want to update it every battle. I'd find a way to do it like automatically or quicker or something if we were going to be a Magic streamer, but I think we're just going to play it for a few days and then play it on my own time most of the other time there. But since it's new and I want to play like a lot of it, seems fun to stream it. Yeah, I'm liking these transform guys a lot less than I thought I would. It seems like they give you a lot of value, but kind of sketchy. And then all the spells I can't replay. So what's really important is getting like low cost. I might play him again actually if I can. Control bolster one. Oh, that's busted. I gotta get that. Which spell? Probably this one. Hopefully it doesn't have a creature to play as well. You might have like you might have this. So at the beginning of his upkeep, I think we want to kill that. He doesn't have any white open. It could be sketchy. I could play this creature and then convoke to kill it. Unfortunately, I can't draw this and convoke to kill it. Definitely think we offer a trade here. So 2 damage is nice. I think we play this and then convoke. He definitely has something, so I'm gonna do it on his upkeep. That way he has to spend mana for this turn on it. Or he can tap that. Oh, that's what the trigger was. But if he taps that, then it doesn't get to attack, which is nice. Yeah. If I did it on my turn, he'd get to tap that and then Would untap and he'd get to hit me. So he didn't drain one. There. He wanted to do 3. That makes sense. He'd still kill that or that. I don't like the transform stuff as much in this deck. Ooh. Okay. I think I just draw this and keep this up. I need to get ready to play this like next turn. If I keep both these back, he can attack with that. I think that's good. I could make him discard a card, but I don't think he'll empty his hand this turn. I don't really want to use my other removal yet. I could just draw this and pass. Should have more value than him, I hope, this thing, but we don't have a way to protect it yet, so he probably is saving a removal for it. Them knowing to be able to save a removal for it and like knowing what my deck does already like, before the game starts is kind of brutal. Now if he attacks with this, he can tap 1 and the other gets to trade. And if he just attacks with this, they can double block it. That makes his attack here kind of rough. And if he does anything wacky, I can sack with their effect or with this draw. I might just want to sack with this to draw and then play this and cast. I'd rather do that on him. I really want to cast this next turn because he has potentially 1 card left. Hopefully it's like a removal spell and I can sack to draw. Then I can get a hexproof thing. Play this later. Okay. Alright, so I could double block to kill this or I could single block that. I think double blocking to kill the 3/3 is better. And then if he does anything, I can sack and draw. Yes, we traded the same unit, but his had a 1/1 counter on it, so I think that's a favorable trade. Now I could sack this to draw 2. Might as well, right? That's tricky. I don't think I want to. So I could play this and something else, but I really want to make him discard. While I still can. And I can keep up my removal, I guess, and my other thing. I think I'm outvaluing him here because he's really out of cards. Let's keep playing stuff. Okay, he's gonna discard that to draw planes and then discard the planes. So he gets the planes out of his deck for free by doing that, which is pretty cool. But we did basically kill this thing, which is great. That card's very scary. I think we don't attack. We just chill. Kind of sketchy to not play that. The attack shouldn't be too easy here. I can double block him. Do I want to remove that or not? I don't think it's threatening enough that I want to remove it. I should have sacked this too. Okay, I want to sack this. Draw 2, play land, play this, play the discard guy again. I'm gonna kill that if I play it. You know he has it. I really don't want to play that. This guy will have 1, 2, 3 defense. Not enough. I could play both though. It's fine. And I can actually block him. I really don't like playing this when I know he discarded this over the other card in his hand, so it really feels like he's holding a removal for it. can pay 4 to transform this and 3 to kill this guy. And then hit him and draw. Then he has to use his removal on this. There, now I have the Hexproof so I can play my other guy. Dang, I could have killed that with my card. He waited. That's crazy. Like he knew I had it. Maybe he just top decked it. I think it's from his graveyard. Oh no, from graveyards. Gosh darn it. That's so bad for me. Activated abilities of creatures you control can't activate. What the heck? Thank goodness we do removal. He's gonna exile whatever my best cards to recast are, which sucks. I just never get to replay these. That's fine, like he's out of cards. Drawing every turn. Very powerful. I'm gonna get this down. I can treasure to save it. If he holds cards in hand, I can make him discard them. Okay. He just wanted to exile it like really bad. He would have died anyway, but he was holding that to exile this. But at least I know that they know, so their game plan is gonna like be really heavily on killing that, because they assume that I like built my entire deck around that, so if they can exile it, like, well, I mean, I did build my deck around it, but if they can exile it, then like, it's gonna be a bad time for me. One nice thing is people are definitely gonna be not used to playing against the specific companion decks, right? Like, I wouldn't know what to do against this guy. I would think, like, I need to hold a removal for that, and if I can exile it, that'd be great. Unfortunately, I only have one way to buy back from the graveyard, but I do have 3 protection spells, which is kind of nice. I think it was actually good to get all of those. So we have a turn 1 into a good turn 2. It'd be nicer to stop his curve with this rather than to react. Wait, that trades for this. Pretty sure I want to get this going. I know what's in his hand. So I can make one of these really expensive. Each transform permanent you control. He's going to transform that. I think stopping him from drawing and incubating. Does this cost 3? Yeah, he's going to transform this and hit me. Make that more expensive, I'm not sure. He just transforms this and hits me if he wants. And then I didn't draw land, so I'm kind of in trouble. Maybe 18 lands is right. I do really want to get to like 6 lands for this guy. I think I should cut something for land. Doesn't get to attack now. It's nice. I didn't draw land, so I'm kind of in trouble. I think I sack this to... I like doing that in response, but I really need to draw land. I have to play my land drops. Trouble. I want to play this next turn, not this turn. This can't block that when it transforms, which kind of sucks. I think getting this down's better. This does make it so that doesn't attack me, but just like draw a card, right? But he can't even choose to discard this one because of this. He's a little worried that I'm going to flip this. I want to counter each creature that attacked. This isn't very good in my deck, but it's kind of fun. And I can keep sacking it. I can sack it to protect him and then replay it, which is kind of fun. What did he do? Transform this. Now he gets to cast that if he wants, but he can't. At the end of your next turn. So next turn he's going to cast this and it draws and discards cards. So I probably want to play this later then, after he like fixes his hand, rather than before he does. Does this mean this says draw 3 and discard a card, and then he's going to play some stuff, and then I can make him discard, right? Fortunately, we still aren't hitting our line draw. I could draw this. Could play this plus this. I think I just start loading the board with creatures, right? I do have a 2/2 or a 3/3 haste basically, which would pop this if he ever leaves it open, which is kind of why he didn't attack. I think I just wait a while on this now. It's just so many cards. But this transforming is kind of scary. He gets to copy whatever his best card is. Actually hit a land drop. I could draw that, or I could just keep loading the board with creatures. I'm supposed to just keep loading the board with creatures. This will be a 2/4. This is a 3/3. Right? He has to trade with it. And he doesn't really have mana to do anything, and he can't cast this yet. Is trading a 3/3 for a 3/3 very good for me? Not really. 4/3 trample. Eh. None of those seem that good. I think I'm just supposed to go wide. Makes this tougher. Fortunately, I can't do much with it. I could play this and then cast that, but then I can't hold this up, so I need to draw another planes to make that play. I really want to have this. I really want to have this up whenever he's in play. Like he drew like 8 cards, so he definitely has some sort of removal. He's blue, so he might not have hard removal. Just holding. Maybe I just play this and don't do anything with it, and then do protection. I'm down for him to, oh, this with battles is nice, because 1 damage to face doesn't really matter, but... Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of down to hit him with this. If he wants to trade his 2-drop for my 2-drop, I'm fine with that, because I can replay it later, probably. I didn't transform it either. If he wants to let me start hitting that, I'm cool with that too. Transforming it would be really nice. Is it protection from red and black? Oh, he might have a counter spell. Can you counter this? Probably. I think I should just play another one of these. And I can flip this at the end of his turn. Or I can exile some stuff. I think he has just enough cards still in hand that discarding isn't a big deal for him. I can exile 2 target cards from graveyards, so I can exile his creatures and gain... Yeah, I mean 2 mana exile 2 creatures, gain 2 life is not nothing. It's just really bad for my deck. I don't want to exile my own creatures, so it's only his I can really do. But just infinite these attacking this is kind of annoying. He really doesn't want to let that flip. I could have just attacked with everything, potentially. That's an interesting thought. I could sack like a couple creatures to get it flipped, and then all my stuff gets buffed. Pretty interesting. He's getting his hand to be like good cards, because he's drawn and discarded a lot. Still a lot, and I should use this when they only have like 2 cards left. Or like right away at the beginning of the game. He has so much land. I keep holding and discarding land. 5 mana. Now I have 5. I can play this and do all this stuff. There's a good chance he has a counterspell though, in which case I'm doomed if I play it, because this doesn't protect it, and then I have no way to buy it back, so I'm really scared of that. Making this a 3/3 doesn't help. Making this a 4/3 potentially helps. Gives him another difficult block. Because currently I can attack with a 3/3. If I attack with everything, he can block 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, and it still dies. And then I get a bunch of 1/1 counters. All my creatures gain hexproof, prevent all damage black or red sources would deal. Interesting. Gets a lot of chump blocks though. I feel like I'm better off playing it slow. This is hard. This is hard. I know he has things to do because he's drawing a bunch of cards. those to attack. He can double block this. No. Like, those don't seem like great blocks for him. I need to make sure this gets on board while he doesn't have his counterspell. It really feels like he's holding a counterspell. I think I just play this turn. Then I'll exile some creatures, gain some life, potentially disrupt something. I'm just kind of slow rolling, trying to transform this. I have a lot of creatures, so this effect would be really strong. Yeah, that seems like a fair trade for him. Now he's down to really few creatures, so he's gonna have to spend his mana soon. This is terrifying though if he ever flips it. Hopefully he doesn't have like instants that he can play in response to this. Oh, I haven't drawn this yet, have I? I should pay 3 to draw it. And then play this. Maybe I don't play this. Maybe I just use that. I kind of like getting this down. I don't think he has any graveyard stuff. He did loot a lot of cards, so it's unlikely he has land in his hand if he just discarded this, so I know we'll hit something decent. And it can't be that. Probably nice. It's pretty weak right now. I know he has really good cards in his hand. So I'm really scared to play this. I need this to live. And I can protect it. What's nice about this guy also is I can have him ram into this, and if he ever kills it, I can replay it and make him discard a card, potentially. That could be pretty good. Oh, yep, he had the counterspell. We were playing around it, and he did have it. The problem is he probably has more. He's gonna deck himself first, but it's nowhere near happening. Wow, he saved this over that. Probably drew it. That means he has another counterspell or something, because I don't think he'd use that one so willy-nilly if he didn't. But, I mean, if he's just holding up all his mana every turn, we're happy with that. The problem is going to be when he plays a bunch of stuff and then leaves 2 mana up for his counterspell, and then I walk into it and die. But if he just keeps passing, like, eventually we'll flip this and that'll be strong. Gain some life. That's scary. No, I think I just have to play this and hope he doesn't have 2 mana counterspell. He's gonna spend all his mana. That. I'm kind of screwed when I play this and he counters it. But I don't know what else to do. What do I want him to kill? Probably this. If he wants to use a trick here, then I can play this more freely. If he wants to trade his 3/3. Okay. Now, if he counters this, he doesn't have mana to flip that. And then I get to flip my thing. Nice. Okay, so I can make him discard. And still have 1 mana left. Or I can play Death Touch. I think making him discard. He really didn't want to discard before. So now I just attack with everything into this. He'll play this and eat whatever he wants. And then this will flip and the other ones will get 1/1 counters. And then he probably doesn't have mana to do anything else. And if he did, I'd be able to block it. I'd really rather save this to block that. I have 5/5, so it actually can't kill this. Now they all get 1/1. And I can sacrifice it to give everything hexproof in its Shark Bell. So I have 2 ways to protect my guy now. And if I protect him, I think I just win. Especially if I can... Yeah, this actually works really well here. Because if I just int everybody, and then keep replaying stuff, like they'll get 1/1 counters if he doesn't block them. How do I use this one or this one? This one. Just want to replay this guy and make him discard more. Discard more, and hit him. Make him discard first. And I get 1/1 on all my dudes. He has no blockers. I want to get this 1/1. Bad. There's a 1 mana untap something. I can use this twice already, so I'll just keep this in hand. This is actually really good in this deck, because I can sack it and then replay it. The enter the battlefield effect isn't that good, but like it protects my guy, and it gives me huge... Okay, now I have to sack this. He's gonna die. We need another way to kill it. We protected it twice, and then I do have 1 way to rebuy it still. You can hit it for 1 for free, but that's not too big of a deal. Unfortunately, I can't kill this off to make him discard his last removal spell. They get about a lot of value. You can just exile like everything in his graveyard. Anything else? Just need to find creatures. Oh, I can look at his hand with this. I think getting this back out is really good. So, he's going to be able to kill my guy now. This costs 8 and he has 8. I can't block it. If I attack with... Oh, shoot. Ah, so close. If I attack this with everything, I can flip it. But then he just gets to eat this guy for free. And then he can kill anything else he wants with that, but then I do get to flip it. All my guys get buffed. He also gets to eat this for free, so I can't attack with it. If I attack with these 3, he gets to eat this one for free. But then I do get to flip my card. And I get 1/1. And then he kills whatever I put 1/1 on, and then I just die. Dang. He had another removal spell. Oh, I'm so close. Oh, darn it. I'm so close. I just have to let him kill it. Does it exile it? Destroy. Okay. Alright. I could have attacked with all these, flipped this, and then I would have had it to protect something, but he would have killed this during the attack. So I would have saved it. But if I could have like sacked one of these to flip this, then I could have protected it with the effect on that and then replayed it. It would have been sick. But now I have to draw the 3 mana card that buys 2 things back. Otherwise I'm just completely out of value. At least I can block this, so he's only hitting for 1 every turn. Just gonna start exiling everything. Don't see a downside. Oh, he probably doesn't have any. Besides, gosh darn it, then we just draw all mana. Just sitting duck now. Ah, I tried so hard to protect it. I blocked multiple things from killing it, but he had so many removal spells. Which makes sense, because he held like 5 cards in his hand and wasn't playing anything. Gosh darn it, we played that so well. Sacrifice creature. Kicked, the creature gets -6/6. Artifact or creature. Really don't want to sack a creature to kill his 5/5. Yeah, it doesn't enable an attack or anything. Just kind of stuck on lands. Eventually he'll flip this and have a massive, like, 9/9 creature. And he's drawing cards. 12 is way too many to mill him out. Yeah, this is rough. I have a 1 in 17 chance of drawing the card I need. And pretty much every other card kind of sucks here. But I am happy with how many times I protected it. Like, he needed a lot of removal spells. I remember yesterday when I was playing, in the whole game, I had like 4 or 5 removal spells in my deck. In the whole game, I'm like, I need a removal spell or I lose. And I just didn't draw one. And it was like 4 games of that. So like, he had to draw 3 removal spells. And like navigate around all the discards and stuff. Like, he did it well there. Oh. See, I was hoping he would target a creature and then I'd sack it. Oh, it only gets -6/6, so I actually can't even kill it with this. Oh. That's not good. And now that gets stronger, so he can turn this 1 turn sooner. Oofta. We're in trouble. Dang, we're so close. Oh, we drew it. Take anything else back. I want to make him discard a card this turn. It's probably just the 1 mana card, so I can be mana efficient. Land. Okay. Shoot, I should have just played this. Kept that up. Oh, darn. He's gonna get to flip this, but he has no cards. So we just need to hope he doesn't top deck a removal spell specifically this turn. And if I can flip this, I have another protection for my guy, which is really good. Maybe he'll top deck removal. He does have to end the game pretty soon, and I am at 30. Like, he needs a removal spell, and he needs to end the game. And like, if he attacks with this, I can just chump it and replay whatever I chump with. I definitely shouldn't have reborn this. It should have been something else. He kills this with this instead of a better card. The Death Touch guy would have been a lot better. Like, Death Touch guy against this board. Good attack. Now, as soon as he draws something, he can copy it, but it'll probably be low value. Or he'll draw, or he'll draw a 6 mana card and copy it. Cool. That's such a good top deck. If he draws like a 3 mana card, and he has to like consider whether it's worth copying it or not. Okay, so I probably have to play the Death Touch guy. Can anything get a good attack in? Not really. I can't block these because they're unblockable, which sucks. But I kind of need to play this, use it, and then replay it. Pretty bad for me. I really want the Death Touch. I don't think I can do that. I want to save chump blockers and stuff, but I really want to flip that. If I can flip that, I can protect my guy from his removal spell. He can tap 2 and attack this, but then he lets me flip that. I can just keep killing and replaying this every turn until he kills this. That's a really good situation if he doesn't have removal for this, which he's already used a lot of his removal, and he's drawn through most of his deck. Okay, he's getting panicked. Okay, so I don't have a Death Toucher, unfortunately. I definitely have to chump this. I'd like to like double block this. And then I wonder if I'm supposed to chump this. think I take 5 and keep the creature. I do it like that, I think. Could use this to kill it. I don't think I want to do that. Now he only has 1 blocker, so I can kill that if I want. Gain more life with this. I just want to kill that. Flip this. I want to play the ninja first. Guarantee he can't do anything. That. Flip this. Cool. Now I can get 1/1 tokens when I attack. I'm at 27 health, and I have a protection spell for my guy if he can remove it. And if he can, I can just kill a creature every turn for free. I can chump that every turn for free. Trade with that. I have a -3/3, but I don't think it's worth. I can just kill this. So good. So good. Let's attack first. We did it, boys. We did it. Dang. Alright. I'm really glad I drafted this. But we didn't go 0-3, and I get to see, like, I get to learn a lot about that card here. It was painful passing all the things we passed in the draft, but, you know. Such be the way of things. I don't have a 1-drop, but it's okay. We have 3 lands. And we have 2 drops, which, you know, generally speaking, is going to be the case. I just want to play this early. You know what? Kind of annoying, though. I think we just play it. Because it's hard for him to just discard lands at this point. Because he doesn't know if he's going to get as many lands as he wants. So if he discards a land, that means he has, like, a lot of lands in hand. There's a good chance it makes him discard a spell. And he might discard high-cost spells. That trick. Like, I think it's hard to discard a land that early in the game. Oh gosh, that's terrible. That's a win the game card, and I don't have an answer to it. Oh, I do. That's fortunate. Not kick. We have to use removal on that. It's absurd. Draw this. Play some stuff. I don't think it's time to draw it yet. I just play some stuff. I could flip this. I want to threaten to flip this, I think. Big. Ooh, I like this card a lot. Your opponent discards 2 cards. Oof. You can play this one. Target permanent from the graveyard to the battlefield. That's insane. That's gonna do a lot of damage. That one. I don't like either of those though. When he makes me discard, I'm gonna sack this to draw 2. Then I get more selection for my discard. Discard creatures that we can replay. I have 2 removals. And I have to use a removal. I do it now? Probably. I don't see a good reason to wait. That just gives him more mana to activate cards like this, which I know he runs. Dang, he drew the mana so he can play this. Ooh, transforms it. Okay. Dang, I actually can't play this. Oh, shoot. Maybe I should discard it? No, I can't. Oh, that sucks. Guess I play this and then double block. Feels awful. You can revive something. Can't really let him flip this. Dang, I really needed a mana. Like, look how many cards. I started with 3 mana in my opening hand and I drew 2 extra cards, and I still didn't find mana. Full game. He has 6 mana. Kinda sucks, huh? I think I gotta add 18, and then I'm gonna draw like 20 mana though. Be sad, because he'll remove this and I'll draw all mana. So if he drew a combat trick, I'm in trouble. It is 2 for 1, but can't really let him have that. He gets to reborn a creature if he wants. Looks like he doesn't want to. Could bring this back, but I think playing this is better. This is a 2/2 haste, 3/3 haste. A little scary for him. He's gonna pay 2 life to flip it. Oh, this is 7 mana. He only has 6. That's why he's not. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Well, this blocks that, so I kind of need to play this, right? Can't draw mana. Oh gosh. Okay, if I draw Swamp, I can removal spell his thing that he revives. He's gonna revive this. He did draw it, so he can do it. I wonder if giving me Hexproof would have stopped this from working. I need to know that for the future. Dang. He gets to flip his thing because I can't draw mana to save my life. I really want to flip my thing. I just want to chump. I think I need to save the 2 mana to flip this, so that this can't attack me, and then I can hit that. Oh, he does only have 1 card. I could start getting my cat ready. It's hard. This do? It's a flying 2/2 that deals me damage every turn. Yeah. I think I need to draw my cat. This sucks though. I'm 18 cards deep and I only have the 3 mana I started with in my opening 7. Which means I drew 11 cards and didn't find a single land. Chances of that are absurdly low. Dang, he needs to flip this one now. Like, just draw a land, god. He needed so much to go right to be able to do all this. If I just had a land, I could remove his creature. Now he gets to win the game. Well, now we draw it. Perfect. Now that it does nothing. Because now this is never going to get to do anything. Like, I can transform this and attack, and then he just chump blocks with a creature. Because he gets a free flyer every turn for the rest of the game. I don't know, I'm triggered. I'm just gonna... I know there's a chance of winning, but I'm just gonna forfeit. Like, I'm really just gonna be triggered for the rest of the game, and it's not worth it. I don't forfeit, like, league games, like, ever. But that game is just gonna be me being miserable for the next 15 minutes. I have one card that can remove his enchantment that summons a 2/1 lifelink flyer every turn. And even if I draw it next turn, I still lose the game, because I would need to draw 2 mana, and then in 4 turns I could remove it, and he'd have a board full of flyers. And I have nothing in my deck that can stop that. So I'm just going to be just, like, super miserable. And I can't even think of a way I could win. Other than drawing a land, one of, 11 chances I had to draw a land. That would have been cool. But the most triggering part about not drawing lands is when you have card draw and you use card draw and you still don't get land. I started with 3 in my hand, didn't I? I need to put 18 in. When I put 18 in, I'm going to draw 11 every game. Oh. This would be so good if I could play it. Yeah, I think I just have to put 18 lands in and then I'll be flooded out sometimes, but such is the way of things. If I don't draw planes, I actually can't cast anything next turn. I can just draw my dude though. That's not the worst. Okay, I could kill this guy, but that's terrible. Just gonna draw our minion, even though it's not great. This trade's really bad, because he gets to surveil twice, but I'm not gonna just take 3 every turn. I need to draw a land, once again. I started with 3 in my opening hand and haven't drawn any, right? He actually did it. Hog. Alright, now I can look at his hand and keep up my removal spell, or I could play this and have protection for it. I feel like getting this down early isn't that good, and disrupting his curve sounds nice. Plus this means he's going to trade if I offer it. I don't think I want to offer it. I want to keep this up. At the end of his turn I can use this and kill his best creature, and then set up an attack. Oh, he can't force. He can't force cycle if I discard that. That's funny. Dang. A lot of stuff in here I'm not happy about seeing. Next turn he has 4 mana, so he's going to want to cast one of these two. I want him to cast that one. I want to not let him cast this one. At least I know he has this. Oh, he could bite me. If he bites me, I'll respawn and kill his creature, though. He probably does want to bite me, but he probably wants to save it for this. That's hard. If he didn't know I had this, he'd probably bite me there. Now he really wants to cast this. He's not going to. Okay, if I cast this in response, he's gonna cast this. Kill me? No, he won't. He gets to cast this in response, though. Okay, so if I attack, he can cast this, and then in response I can cast this. Doesn't really help. I can cast this in response. I'd rather use the weaker card, huh? I should get Convoke ready. If I play these two, I have 1 mana left, 3, and I can't attack. I don't have to, in response, activate my thing against this. And he's gonna have a 5/5 next turn. If I play this, I have enough to convoke and to protection. Enough to convoke and to protection if I don't attack. So I think I need to do that and just not attack this turn. I'll let him bite spell me to stop his ramp if he wants. I gotta watch out for this. You can play for 6. Make me discard my hand. I need to like empty my hand, I think. I can use this on his 5/5. If I can flip this, it's a big deal. Such a big deal to have this online with this. Oh, now this is strong enough that when he puts 2 in 1 counter. That's too risky, right? I should have not played this. No, I don't think it mattered. If I attack with this, he can buff that and block. And then in response, I can tap this to kill that, but then on his turn, he could play a creature and bite me. He doesn't have a creature to play. I think this works. Oh, it's scary though. If he uses this, then he doesn't have mana to use bite. And he doesn't have a removal spell in what I can see from his hand. So he'd have to draw a creature that he could cast a creature, and this. Which is a little riskier than I should be, probably. But he knows, I know, that he can do that. Now he's sketched out. Black or red sources would deal. Now he's gonna pump it. I just convoke to kill it. But if he just has a creature, he can wreck me, right? I like that. I could have just convoked his guy anyway. That's hard. Hard. He's probably going to want to just play this. But then I get to flip it, so he really doesn't want to do that. So you make me discard my hand, which is annoying, but then you get to... Okay. Cool. Flip that and hit him. Now I have protection for my creatures, and they all get buffed. And his discard spell is really bad because he uses his whole turn. He doesn't want to do that. I have 2 permanents gain hexproof. I can't recast anything with him yet, so what should I do here? I transform this, it's a 5 attack trampler. But he can't really block. Attack with this, I can just recast it if he blocks it. I need to save a mana. If I use this, protect my creatures, I can replay it. But then it's not flipped. I don't get 1/1. I do gain 4 health and he takes 8. Yeah, it's good enough. I hate that he's gonna make me discard 2. I have these 2. I hate that I have 2, like, this is insane setup. I have 3 protections from it and I can keep reviving this one. But he can just make me discard both of them. But he does use his whole turn for that. I feel like he's going to try this. Get rid of this. Now you just replay it though. That's hard. This plus this is a nasty combo. Yeah, that's super annoying. Oh, he can't target me. Dang. That's cool. I get to save the other one. That's awesome. Okay, so I can attack with this. Yeah, I mean that's definitely putting some pressure on him. It keeps pumping itself up too. If he doesn't trade with it soon, I'll just wait for him. Pretty sure we transform this now. I have this active if I need it. I actually can't use this effect because none of my stuff's dead. Kinda funny. Oh, I guess I could just sack this and then replay it. But I don't get the 1/1 counters. Interesting. Such a spot. Okay, now do I want to sack this and then replay it? Or do I want to use this one? I want to sack this and play it. This is sick. Oh, I hate to play against. It's triggering because I just have a guy that I guarantee draw. I have a bunch of protection spells for him. I think he can play the battle then, because it didn't counter the battle when I had hexproof, but it does counter the target player discards, which I didn't notice. But hey, we got 4 wins with this deck, so we are happy with that. Turn 1 into turn 2. Ooh, which one turn 1 do I want to play? Only this one. If removal. Getting this down is really good. He mulligan, which is nice. If I could flip this early, that'd be insane. This card's just a banger. Weird in this deck, but it actually works out really well. Hard to flip because I don't have any flyers. It'd be so nice to have a cheap flyer. I could have been white-blue, I didn't need to be black. Interesting. I liked that black had a lot of good removal. Goes reasonably well with him, but blue also has decent spells. Oh my gosh, he double mulligan. Double mulligan into I invasion you. Go first. It's 2-drop. And maybe I can flip that early. Pretty mean, but you gotta try. Because next turn I can give it a 1/1 counter. And flip this, and then start buffing all my stuff. That's really strong. Or I could remove. Oh, he's actually doing it. Dang, he actually did it. I could sack it to draw 2, but then I can't play a card this turn, probably. I could do this. Sack it to draw 1. Then I waste my 1/1 counter. Actually kind of hard. I think I sack it to draw 2. Dang. You're too plain, so I can't do anything. I could have just played this and drew him, I guess. And then drew a creature. Because we're not flipping early. I want to draw this. It's pretty sketchy. Maybe I just play this. Play this and use it on itself and then draw this. This is actually a really, really, really good card for him, isn't it? bad you can't do this instantly. Nice. Hold up my tricks. Just gonna take the 3, I don't really care. Up to 5 mana. I don't have any protection, but he doesn't have very many cards. So maybe I should just play into it. I can do this and play the 1-cost guy. Since I get to like look at his hand, and he only has 1 card left, it just feels... I should just play this and hope he doesn't have removal. Also his deck doesn't seem like a heavy removal deck, and he used 1 removal already. But replaying this is sick. I can keep sacking it and drawing cards, and sacking other things and drawing cards. If I can flip this, I'd have protection. Oh gosh, that's... T. Blockers. I can kill one thing. And I guess I have to chump block the others? Oof. So I want to kill this guy, right? Then chump block these 2. I don't think I can let that flip. Okay, so then I could give this -2/2 and then attack this, and then use Astro Chump, or let me flip. I give my guy 1/1. 1's not enough. This, and then I keep 1 removal spell open, and I can like chump block and stuff. Or I can kill this creature with this, basically. I could sack this to kill it and then flip. Actually seems worth. He'd have to have another 1/1 pump. He does. I want to sack this instead. No. Flipping this is huge because then I have protection. And I start pumping it up, and it's lifelink. I still have a removal spell as well. It's pretty good. And then I can keep playing that guy and sacking him and drawing cards and getting 1/1 counters. That's so good. I haven't run into that yet. This guy in this deck is insane. He can put himself in the graveyard so easily. You just generate value of it. I mean, my opponent mulliganed twice. Went second with an aggro deck. And I had a really good curve. So it's not much of a win, even if it is a win. I think it's a win. We can block a removal spell, we can kill any threat he plays. Probably just jump. Could flip this. I don't want to use my removal yet. Hold this. Could regret it. I get these 1/1 counters. If he trades this, I'm okay with that. Uses his last card. Okay. So it is strong enough, which means I have to use this. So it would have been nice to hold this and use that in response. I do have 2 removal. Yeah. Maybe flipping this was too ambitious, because now I lose my thing. If he drew another removal spell there, I'd be in trouble, potentially. I can chump and sack this, so he can't really attack into it. Just tapped his creature for no reason. Oh, and I can buy my guy back, and I have another protection spell, dang. Do you want to sack his creature to stop my thing? Yeah. Cool. If I can get the setup going, your deck has super infinite value. It not exiling things after it revives them is crazy, because a lot of cards similar to that seem to just exile it. I think that's the part I underestimated. 5 wins with this deck, sick. I can't believe it actually went well with how like clueless I was. I picked so many enchantments and battles without realizing I couldn't win my deck. So it was too late. Like, ooh, I can splash all these blue cards. Oh wait, can't play them. I think it'd be really important to analyze like which colors have cards that go good with him and like figure all that out beforehand. Now, do I play this on turn 1? I think I do. It's kind of silly, but I think I actually do. I have Invasion on 2, which is nice, and if he didn't play a creature, I'd get to start hitting it, which is pretty important. I have a removal spell and a protection thing, so next turn we probably just draw this. Ooh, I could have exiled that so he couldn't cycle it. That would have been annoying. Oh my gosh. I might just do this so he can never play it. Don't want to let him have a 1/1 yet. I'm just gonna do this. Try to keep him from playing it as long as possible. That card is a banger. Now it costs 9 mana, and he had to swamp cycle. That doesn't do much to this. It does block 1 hit. Bit annoying, but it's the way of things. So I could play this and sack that. Next turn I can play this. Need to draw this before I can start playing it. I feel like we just use this turn to draw it. Death Touch guy's nice. Nah, not into that. I'm just gonna draw this. I think the first couple games I was way too slow on drawing it. Okay. I could use removal, then hit, and then it kills both of them basically. But he does have this that he can activate. And then he can use this to draw. Yeah. Interesting. I don't really want to use removal. Well. Destroy target planeswalker or creature that... Destroy target tapped creature. But I could play this, sack this, and then not have mana. I could keep up my removal spell. I think I just play this and pass. It doesn't feel good. I think I sack this to draw a card, and the next turn I can play this and this. Really nice to flip that, but I think I can in this situation. Okay. Oops. I thought I needed 2 white, but I needed 1 of each. I could trade that with that. Oops. At least he did nothing. If he plays this, I might lose though, so we gotta be kind of careful. Okay, so I play this. And 4 to transform this. Flip this. And give my guy protection when he tries to remove it with that. So I flip that. There's no block he can make to stop it. And then this guy gets 1/1, and I have protection up if I need it. So, not having the mana to play this is fine. If he plays that, I need an answer to it. But luckily, it's very far away. Okay, that card's pretty mediocre. Looks really scary. Okay, so I almost certainly want to sack this and replay it. I have 6 mana. I'm going to attack with my 6/5. That's for sure. Don't want to trade my Death Toucher. Would I trade it for both of them? Probably not. See? I want to buff something. Probably this, because it's attacking. Started hurting him. Really hard for him to block that. I can do this and this at the end of the turn. We know he only has this. 1 random card. Now we know he can't hurt me. This can do 2. I think I care. I could kill it. I think you can use that if something wasn't dealt damage. He has 3, 6 mana. I can go play that still. Should attack with that. Okay. Well, takes 8. And then I can block his draw card. And then he's gonna forfeit. The 10/9. I got 6/1 counters on it. So good. He has 7 mana, so normally he'd be able to play it, but since this card ruined him, it would like kill all my creatures. It'd be so good. Let's not give him. That kills 3 creatures. I think it's better than killing that. Okay. Well, we popped off there. He kind of had I think he just kept the hand because he drew the card that wins the game on turn 7, but then I made it turn 9, and then he didn't have enough lands. And we curved out pretty well. Like, anytime we play that 1 card on turn 2 is pretty good. Wow. We made it to 6-2 with our first time Lurus deck. I think I want to label it the companion's name in the run history. I think that makes sense. I only have 2 mana, but I go second, so I think I gotta keep it. I should have put the 18th land in. I forgot that every single time. Alright. I have the protection. I have card draw. I actually drew land. Nice. I have a lot of cheap creatures that I can buy back, so like stacking them for that isn't too bad. We don't have our broken battle. So that's gonna make things harder, and my opponent's deck's gonna be... Oh my gosh. Don't have a counterspell, please. Alright, he has a counterspell. He doesn't. I don't think it's right to play around counterspell there. I think if you have this on turn 2, you gotta cast it. Okay, so what he's gonna do is force cycle this, so I could stop that. But then he's gonna cast this next turn. I don't really want him to cast that. I think we just stop him from casting this, let him force cycle, and then he has no plays for quite a while. I can flip this maybe. It kind of sucks that we have a 1-1 attacking it, but a lot of our attackers are like 1 power. It's sketchy. He didn't cycle it, okay. He should have in response to this if he wanted to, so makes sense that he didn't want to. I want to play the Death Toucher. I think the Death Toucher is more likely to get in, but this guy getting a 1-1 counter is better. I think I'd rather keep this up than this turn. I think the agent's better. Plus I can threaten transforming him. If I draw a land, I have removal potential, but I don't think he can block this very well. That doesn't actually seem that scary. I don't think I want to do this. That's hard. That's actually really hard. I think I do want to do it. I need to hit my land drops. Sucks if he removes this though. Then I don't get to flip that. It's risky, but I really want to hit my land drop. And then I don't have this available, so like if he has removal he could use it, but then he's not using it on this. Okay, we would have hit it anyway, but... Okay. Let's flip this first. Oh, I could have transformed. I don't know, that's kind of risky. I know all of his cards but one though, so maybe I should have. Next turn he's gonna play this. Let me just save the removal spell. He has to get on board here, doesn't he? And I know he can play this, and then I can just remove it. Oh, he's gonna flash that in, so I messed up. I knew he could do that. That was stupid. He doesn't really want to block with it. This costs 6. Can't use it this turn. This will be a 3-3, and that's only a... Okay, I think this works. I want to start drawing cards with this. Protection if he has a removal spell that I can't see. I just wasted a turn that I could have drawn this card. It's Sucks. I didn't see that that was 5 mana. I should have. That's a really, really big mistake too. Just gonna block that. Draw my card. I could have blocked it with that, but I think the 1/1 counter is really good. It is sketchy to use protection on not this, but this thing being a 5/5 Death Touch that draws a card if it's not blocked is pretty good. He has no chump blockers either. We could play a big guy and try to trade, and then I can just remove it and hit him. Okay, now I have to this. Okay, so now I really want to draw this, and then I have 3 mana left, so I can play just this. I want to use this to replay my thing. Look at his hand and remove a card. Now this has to happen for sure. Means I don't have enough mana. I could do this instead. He's gonna block. I could do 3/2. Okay, yeah, I'm done. Really want to play this again. Should have them both attack the battle, I think. Just this getting to play that again isn't too bad, especially since I'm drawing a card every turn with this. This guy actually finally popped off once. He hasn't done anything all draft. Just remove that and then there's Vigilance and Haste. Oh. Got a 7 win with our cat. That's insane. We had no idea what we were doing and we lost like the first 2 games or something. That was so cool. I don't know if we can hope to top that. We have really good resources now. I guess we're gonna get offered companions a lot more, because newer players aren't gonna... Newer players aren't gonna want to build their deck around it. It's gonna be too hard for them, I think. Like, when I draft, I don't draft with people my rank. I draft with just whoever I think is how it goes. So, those players are gonna be less likely to take them, which means I can get a companion like 4th or something. Like, I think I do need to learn how to play all of them. I like using gems more than gold because you get gems for winning. It's easy to transform. Well, it's not easy. You can transform gold into gems, but you can't transform gems into gold. Kind of my thought with it. And a lot of stuff they let you buy with gold. It's nice to have a good amount of either because sometimes the price with gold is more efficient than the price with gems, or vice versa. Choose battlefield, incubate 3x times, transform target incubate. Okay, that seems pretty good, right? 3 mana, get 1. I think that's pretty good, but then I would have to play white. That's a downside right there. Oh, this card's great. Right, gain 4 life, draw a card, become an angel. These are both good white cards. This is a good white-green card. I was hoping for a really, really good blue card here, so I could just make the people on my left play white. The problem is if I take this, he's going to take the other one and play white. And that's going to make the draft really hard for me. And then somebody else is going to take this and play white. So pack 2 is going to be awful for me if I play white. But none of these cards seem good enough that I can avoid that, because these are really good cards, I think. Maybe I just take the rare, because I'm going to get to try this card more often. And then maybe one of these will come back. This card seems really good, but it's super slow. It's fine if I'm playing mono white, but oh, this card's fantastic. I want to play white red. Sounds like the color pair I want to be in the least. But this card is so good. Trample prowess. I don't think I can pass this card. This card's sick too, actually. It goes better with what I have. And then maybe the green-white card gets wheeled. But this is a 2 mana 3/3. Very good. This is better though. This is way better. And then, but it doesn't go with this, and I do kind of want to play this because I'm looking to play white. And none of these other cards draw me that much. You can just take all the lands and play 5 color. I think is a legit strategy in this format. Pretty fun. We'll do that at some point. This is like an okay removal spell, but it's really expensive, so I don't want to take the first copy. And these are like premium 2-drops. I think this is the correct choice here. But I think I'm in a spot to take this one. I won't be in the spot to take it that often. That one's like fine. This card's really good. You gotta play white-blue, which we did take a good white card. So there is some motivation to do that. I think we just take another one of these though. Like a really good 2-drop. If this was pack 2, we just had this, I would take this over this, I think. This card's great, and then we're looking to play white-blue, which is a lot stronger than white-green. If we don't get the the white and green card passed back to us, that's perfect. Oh, this card's actually fine. I don't know if this deck wants to play it. Red. I think this card's fine. I'm really, really looking to play green, and then I can splash white in. Unless we get a lot of good like white or white-green cards, I think I'm just going to try to splash white in. This card. Splashing a card that costs a lot is pretty good. Usually we want that card to cost a lot. This card's really good. This card would be pretty good here. It's meh. Meh. This card is fine, but it's just so slow. I think this card's a lot better. The green card's not great. White cards are mediocre. This guy's a banger. He's really good in blue-white. But it is very tempting to take this, because I'm pretty sure I'm green. And it opens some doors. But like, this is a very good drop. I do already have multiple good 2-drops. I think I want to just take the land and be flexible, but I think this is probably a better choice, because that card is very good. This card's a good white card, but I don't really want to take white cards. I could be green base and splash all the colors and like take that. I could take a mediocre white knight card. It just doesn't fit with my other picks. I had 2 like white knights type cards already, and I didn't pick them. I don't really feel the need to grab these. Like this I would play one of in my deck probably, but it's like not that important. So I think the choice here is basically I could take one of these black cards and push towards black. I could take this to keep myself open to white, blue, but then I'm not playing any of these green cards, which I don't like. Or I could take the land and then maybe some 5-color nonsense happens. I think that pack is pretty dead to us. Okay, so not a good green card. This is a good blue card, and it helps me splash. Alternatively, this is like a playable red card. We do have another land, so we could keep going on that land thing and just really be open to 5 colors. With green being the main, open to 5 colors, and we already want to splash a white card. That sounds pretty cool and pretty fun. Or just an octopus. This is a very good card in the white blue deck. But I think I'm just going to take the land and stay open to splashing. Good green card. This is a really good blue card. I don't think I can pass it. If people aren't going to value that, it might just be green-blue, which kind of sucks I didn't take the octopus last pick, but this card's too good to pass, I think. Oh, this does really go with these picks. A lot better. Decent green card, but I just take the blue card here. It's just too good of a blue card to pass. Alright, we're back to our first pack, and all the good stuff was taken. Somebody is going to be green-white. This card I feel is pretty mediocre. This card is fun, but I would need to be a lot better at it. None of these cards are really very good. Take the frog if I run short on playables and want to play 5 colors. I don't really want to pick the cheap cards for those. So I could pick this because it could be fun, or I could pick this. I think I'll pick this, but I don't think I'll be heavy enough white to play it. Be very popular here. This wheeled, which is crazy, and this wheeled, so I really think we're going to play blue. Because this pod does not seem to think the blue cards are as good as they are. I think this card's better, and I would be happier to play multiple of these than this. And based on this being 10th pick, I think I'll be able to get one in the next bunch of packs. So we're probably just green-blue. Good green card. This would let me splash red, but it's kind of one of the weaker giants. Really want that. This is a good white card. And this is like a fine green card. I think this card is better than this card. But I'm much more likely to be playing green. I think blue's our second color because we got some good cards, but can still be potentially flexible. I don't know if this is play. I don't think I like that as 4 mana. This card's like fine, but I don't think we'll play it. That's a green card, and these are probably not playable. So if we're short on playables, we can play him, but I think he's just a little weak. And this I'll probably put in the deck. But I don't really want more of it though. Okay, what is this? The top 6 cards, you reveal 2 creatures and an extra left for X number of creatures that convoked this card. Reveal cards in your hand, then shuffle. Wow, that seems good. We're already gonna splash white. This is really good too, especially if you're green white. Card's good, and it could be splashed in. That card's fine. Bird is insane. I should just pick the bird over this, but that's less fun. Yeah, this is dumb. It's a pretty easy bird here. I think it's pretty easy bird. I think the bird's better than this card. I want to play this because it's more fun and I'll get to do it less often. But also splashing white is not looking great. But now I have 2 really strong reasons to do it. And then maybe I'll like wheel this. This card is really good though. I kind of just want to pick this. It guarantee fits with my stuff, and it's really good. I don't think I can. I want to play this card. It's really fun. And I think it's probably really good. Oh, this card's sick. Might not be white. It might be white over blue now. This is a removal spell, actually. Your tokens you face. Yeah, this card's great, but I have to splash red to play it. You're fine. This is fine. This is good. I really like this guy. I really like this too. He might wheel. Just let me splash white and red. This is nice, but currently I have cards that are like splash white, I could just pick one of the good green cards and not commit to a second color yet. This is a 5 mana removal spell. It's pretty expensive. Versus a 3 mana, like, really good drop. I think I a card. Though. We did hit the 5 color dream, but we could also just play like good cards. This is really good. This card was really good. This is really good. Like, this is just too memey. It might come back to us. I think we have to leave it, and if it comes back, we can play it. Yeah, I don't know if that's good enough. We have Cascade Man. Cascade's pretty good. Deep removal's good. This card's insane, but it wheeled before, so maybe it'll wheel again. I think we just take the Cascade guy, because he just did so much work last time. It was so fun. And we can at least splash blue if we're not playing it. We have the land already. That's removal, and it's in my color. These are also good green cards. That could help me splash red. This is a good white card, but again, not committed to white yet. I think this is a decent card for that deck, but I think I like this card better than this one. It's rarer. This is a good 4-drop. There's 2 green 4-drops that I'm fine with playing, though. I think I want to take a removal over it. I think I like this removal better, but honestly, this one being cheaper is kind of a big deal. I think I like this one better, and it's rarer, so I want to play with it more. Okay, that guy's fun. Those are splashes, but they're not really good enough cards to be splashing for. And Surveyor is a very easy pick for all those. I'm very glad to see that at the end. This guy's funny, but probably not good. This guy's very good, but we have to be base blue and green. This card's powerful. Reviving something when I have multiple really good creatures seems fine. I'm not really looking to be black, so I don't know if that's card strong enough to push me there. I think our second color very well might be blue. So this card I think is to play because it's just so strong. It's so funny how good this card was last deck. Okay, we might be green-blue. First. No. This card's fine. It gets removed a lot, but if they can't remove it, it can do work. I think it's a better 4-drop than this. I think taking the land is pretty darn good. I'm not super worried about finding enough 4-drops. That land is very good for our deck. Dang. Dang, this thing is insane. That was truly 5 colors. Could be. None of these are good enough to pick over this, I think. But this is way too hard to play. And it's aggro. That guy's way too slow, right? The land is going to be better, actually. Oh no. That's terrifying. Why did they let me start a draft if they're going to do maintenance? I think this card is playable. And it helps me splash. We have a lot of splash. If that 5-color card comes back, I think we commit to it. This is good, but I think I want to be blue over white. White is just too contested, I think. What if we run out of playables? Don't think the 5-color card's coming back. I didn't have enough time to like read it close enough to know if it's good. This card just seems so bad, even if you're those colors. Good for. I don't like the pot. I might play this. Wow, 2 of these. Just battlefield tapped with 5 slumber counters on it as long as it's... Whenever you cast a spell, you may remove a thing. Wow. That's so cool. I mean, this is really nice because I already am motivated to splash it. This is a really good card. And it's a 2-drop. Like good 2-drops. This is a hard pick. All 3 of these are really good. This card just looks so fun. But already having one of these makes me really want to have a second one. And this card is a really bad top deck. Ah, it's just too bad. Not good enough. This card is better than this one. I only have a couple twos, so it's probably that card over this one. Anyway, but it's the less fun option. I think I only have two of these now because I picked something else over the other one. I have a lot of ways to splash. What's this? Or a god, demigod. I don't think I have any of those, unfortunately. Cat cleric. Great. This is a 2-drop. I'm really short on 2-drops. This card's decent. I don't think this is good enough. I don't think this is good enough. This would be kind of sick. Enchantments. I just don't think this is the deck for it. And we'd have to splash it. I need a 2-drop. This is a really good card, but I think we need a 2-drop. We picked 2-drop second and third pick. I was less worried about getting 2-drops, but I'm getting more. Okay, if we were 5 colors, this would be really important. But I'd rather just have this land, I think, because I already have one of those. Probably not playing those. This card's a great 2-drop. Doubt anything beats it. Removal is awesome as well. This is kind of removal as well. And this is a good card to have too. I think I like this more than this. And we have a couple 2-drops. This is good. So we got... It's too hard to play. Could be splashed in, but I'm not super into it. I like this card, but it's not great here. I think it's this. I don't know if we'll play it or not. Our deck seems kind of bad for it. It's a 4-drop. I don't want 2 of these, I think. This is really good for splashing. And I already want to splash pretty bad. I do have a lot of ways to like search for mana. This card's crazy, but I'm probably just never playing red this set. Unless I like open Chandra pack 1. I don't know, this card is fine. But I do have a few 4s already, and I really want to make sure I have solid mana base. Although, it looks like we don't have enough blue to play blue. Huh. Should have thought about that more. It just doesn't look like we have enough blue for blue. We're just not playing blue, actually. Oh, shucks. We don't really need that. I guess we're just playing white. I want this weak removal spell. Or this 4-drop. Low. I think I have enough things for this, but it's like fine. I already have one of these. Yeah, I guess we picked this, but I actually we only got green cards. We didn't really get a second color. Might be another one of these since I have a lot of things to buy. I don't think I'll play it, but I don't think I'll play anything else in here. Green cards, this is good. Just gain vigilance and trample until end of turn. Enter 1/1 counters and stuff. This is so vulnerable. Probably just this over that. I don't know if we'll play both. Probably play at least one though. That. See there? I thought we had more blue than we did, but apparently someone decided they'd play blue. Pack 1 blue is so available. I guess people just didn't value the blue cards as high, and they were playing blue, but they picked other blue cards. Or they switched into blue, because white was barren. I know what we expected. Well, we expected that in pack 2. Pack 3 we were supposed to get. Okay, so reasons to play blue or splash blue. I think we're still splashing blue. It might be like splashing blue and splashing. Wait. Like here's white stuff. Here's blue stuff. And here's green stuff. That's like a combat trick. This is like a kind of a bad 4-drop, huh? I only need 5 mana for most cards. It does help me splash, but I don't know that I want to play it. I already have this too. I already have a bunch of tap lands. I don't want to play that either. I don't think I can cast this on turn 1. This isn't really worth splashing. Not worth splashing. These are okay. Flashes. This is really good though. We played that. Oh my gosh, this would suck. Doing this with this. Yeah, this is like a late card. These are all like late cards. If I'm gonna convoke this, awkward because I need a lot of cheap creatures. When it comes to interaction though, this is removable. These are removable. It feels like we're splashing blue for like we shouldn't be playing. Yeah, this turned out really weird. So we didn't get enough white or blue playables. This lets me like search for another land with that. Or draw another card with that, or back up again. Gain 3 more life. Summon another 5/5. Back up again. Like, using it on these two is completely garbage. Using it on this isn't very good. Using it on this doesn't work. So, there's some cards like this one that works really well on, but then there's a lot of cards that doesn't work at all on. I don't know that I want to play it. I want, like, a lot. Green. This is 11 green sources. It'd be very easy to splash the other colors. I just can't reliably like play this on turn 1. I think lowers its value like a lot. I would have to change my mana base a ton to be able to cast that on turn 1. Like this card could get in. Just don't know that I'm going to transform enough permanents for it. Just going to be an 0/5. That's pretty bad. Oh, we have a chatter. Sorry, yeah, didn't see you for 10 minutes. Yeah, we hack 1, pick 1, got that dude, and I was like, I have no idea how to play this. I don't think I'm ever gonna like see it in pack 2 and pivot to it because it's just like all the permanents in your deck have to cost 2 or less. Which was really difficult drafting wise because like there were so many picks where I was like, dang, these cards are like premium cards, but I'm gonna have to pick this junk card because I can play it. But we actually 7-2'd with it. Like it was good. And I made a lot of mistakes drafting and playing it. So like it was very good. I think pack 1 pick 1, if you see that card, you probably take it over almost anything. And then you try to build around it. And I mean, if you hit such good cards that you can't build around it, then like you just play the deck that you hit then. But so I don't know if you force it like super hard, but yeah, I know he's an insane card. Like just reading the card, it looks insane. But man, is it hard to draft without being able to pick any permanents that cost 3 or more. I didn't even know what colors to go into for it. It was pretty tricky, but I went with white and black, which I was trying not to do. But I just ended up yeah. 5-color dream. We almost did that this draft. So I took a lot of lands and then I saw a 5-color card, but it was like pretty early pick and I was like, if this comes back to me, we'll do it. Because this draft I was like really heavy green and didn't really have a second color. I was gonna splash white because I got some good white rares. I was trying to be green blue, but I just didn't hit any blue cards. Pack 1, there were a bunch of like really good blue cards at the end, and then there just weren't anymore. But yeah, I'm really glad we went with the companion. I think we had another good black rare in our pack 1. I was tempted to pick that, but I was like, this is the only time I'm gonna get to try that animal. If I don't try it now, I'm probably never gonna try it. Like maybe I'll see it in a pack 1, pick 1 again, or pick 2 or something. But it was very, very good. You have to think of it as like a 5 or 6 drop. Yeah, I didn't really want to go black-white, but we hit a bunch of white cards that felt really good for it. I hit 3 of that card that gives all your stuff hexproof. So a lot of times I would just make sure I have that available. And then I hit a 2-mana battle that was insane for white as well. But there were a lot of like really, really broken 1 and 2 cost cards that we ended up comboing with that thing. Like there's even that like 1 mana artifact chalice thing that you pay 6 to kill something. Like that just won me the game like a couple times because I had that card, and then every turn I could just play it, kill something, and then next turn just play it and kill something for free. Like so I just get to kill a creature every turn. But I had enough stuff to protect my guy, which was pretty important. And then I had 1 of the black buyback cards. I think you really need a lot of protection and ways to get him back. Otherwise they just kill him and then your deck's kind of rough. But that was a huge learning opportunity, so if I see him again I'm way more open for it. Which is very cool, very cool. Yeah, this deck's kind of weird because we're just like green. Artifact, battle, enchantment, or creature with flying. Sometimes you get surprised and these are main deckable. If they play battle and I use this to destroy it, they got the enter the battle effect and then it just flips. So that's terrible. So you'd only want to use it to destroy your own battle, which sounds not great because you're using a whole card just to flip your battle. But it is a nice, like, if you can't find any targets, but there are a lot of creatures with flying. But even so, like, you want your removal spell to hit something good, not just to be able to be played. This card's getting a little sketchy here with 2 of those, and that, and that. Gonna miss. That's still definitely playable with only 5. I don't think I want this. This card's kind of bad, but if I need more creatures, I think I'd rather play a second one of these than 2 of those. These to buy back these rares is pretty cool. And I could buy back this guy. A lot of good targets for Fox, but I don't know if I want to commit to another one. This could make it, but it just doesn't seem very good. I don't think I'm going to transform enough stuff. This has like 2 or 3 really good targets in my deck, and then a bunch of like ones that you would think would be good, but then are actually bad when you read the card. This one, X is going to be 0, so it's not going to do anything. And this one's going to return whatever you exiled, and then you get a new target, which is not very good. This one doesn't cascade, I think. This one you get to buy back a new thing, which is cool. This one doesn't work because nothing invoked it. This one you get a 5/5. And then there's some backups, and you get to draw another land or something, but I just don't know if that's enough to make it. I really don't like putting blue mana in just to cast these. But I think I'm low enough on playables, and I don't have a second color, so it's kind of free. But normally I would not splash blue for these. I would just probably play this, and then this, and then maybe 1 island, because we have this. Yeah, probably something I could do to the deck here, but I think we're just gonna go with this as it is, I guess. Cascade a bunch. I don't know, this deck doesn't feel like we got there. Maybe this will impress me enough. Alright, so when it comes to blue mana, we have 5 blue and 4 white. I think I'd probably rather it be the other way around. No, because this counts as a white. And these are like expensive. This I want to be able to play pretty early though. And I have 2 of them. I only want this to cost like 3 mana. Right? I want to have I want to convoke at least a couple things with it, so like I need to have a white mana available. That. It would also suck to not be able to play these. Maybe we go down to 7. We have 7, 8, 9, 10 green sources. I really want 11. With how heavy green I am, I want 11 or 12. Let's try 11 green sources, and that's 6, 14, 15, 16. I think we play both the lands, but we'll kind of ruin our curve. Let's just try it. Let's go on. Yeah, I'm glad we tried the companion. It was really fun. The draft was stressful, and the first 2 games where I was like super lost because it was really different play, but it's cool. Also, I didn't know you couldn't do the 3 mana draw the companion at instant speed, so I almost lost the game because of that. a lot of mistakes I made first time playing companion. Have this right away. A good 2 good 2 drops. I have like 3 premium 2 drops in my deck. We played this first. This is a 2/2, and then this gets +1/1/1. I do it that way. Otherwise, this is a 3/3. I think I'd rather buff that, and then I can attack for 4 with it. Pretty good. I think these are better when they buff other things. And then this guy also removes bigger stuff if I buff him, which is really funny. Okay, but now he has a bounce spell or something, so if I buff this, he'll bounce it. I get to gain 3 life again, though. I think we just allow it. Not the best bounce target for him, but taking 4 is kind of a lot. Make it 6, but I don't want to. Do you have a draw spell or something? This is really expensive to flip. A 2 mana 1/3 that gains 3 life in green just seems so good. And then it also, like, late game is a removal spell if you want it to be. Okay. That is not how I would use that card. This is a good card, but I don't think you want to just throw it down. But maybe there's stuff in his hand that justifies it. That feels like a really, really weak use of it. It's just a 1/2 flash now. Okay, so he buffs it and then he hits me. Do I use this to kill it? Probably. It is a 2/3 now. Oh, he's just gonna buff his own guy. Dang, I wanted to play this. Alright. Hit him for 5. If he blocks, he gets wrecked. A lot of damage to his face. I did not expect to be an aggro deck. 1 card creature, then it fights 1 creature you don't control. Okay. I can get him to use all his mana here. The problem is I'm going to use this on this, and then he's going to bounce it. And I just have to let that happen. They deal damage equal to their power. So he's doing the damage, which means the death touch applies. Otherwise I could use this and have 7 defense and not die. Since the death touch applies, I get wrecked. I have to let that go, which sucks. Then I don't have a target. If I buff this 2/2, it will trade for that. Do I like that? Not really. Is it better than taking 5? Oof. I guess I could have double blocked. Don't like that either. That's rough. Get kind of wrecked there. Play 3/3 Fox and revive that card, and the next turn I have a target. Yes. That sucks, I didn't get my white mana. This card's so good. Now I can at least trade. I don't have this up, which sucks also. He can use interaction. He's low on cards though. Nice. So if he doesn't have any like cards in hand, I could double block. No, I can't. I just have to take it. I'm gonna try to remove it with this. I could remove this. If we want to kill the 4/4. Oh lord. I need to draw a mana. Oh. Okay, so they both lost their own 1 counters to do that, so that doesn't actually seem very good. But this is a 4/5 flyer. Oh, when do they come back? At the end of the turn? Next end step, okay. He gets hexproof during my whole turn, that's up. Okay, so he made that 1/1 stronger. Do we just Cascade? Or do we use this and kill that? I think we just Cascade. Alright. We're gonna start taking a lot of damage here. Okay, we did get land, which is really good, because now we can play this. It says 6 or more, doesn't it? Darn. What do I want to block with? I want the 3/3 to be able to block this. Could have done 5, but I think 4 is enough. What? I did 4 and we hit nothing. Oh no. Not even 1. That's supposed to draw me 2 cards, and it drew me 0. Oh no. That's tragic. Okay, I don't like that card anymore. I do not like that card anymore. Oh gosh, we're so dead. If I don't chump, I die. Next turn, so I have to chump. Oof. Oof, that chump hurts. Like it misses for me. Do you play it? I assume this would draw me 1 card, like 99% of the time. At least 1 card. And then like 50% of the time 2 cards. Actually not. We gain 3 life, but we can do that next turn. I think I have to... This is an instant, which kind of sucks. I don't have anything with 4 power, so I can't kill that. This can... It's equal to its power. I could give it a bunch of counters and maybe it could get strong enough. If I transform it, it's a 3/3. If I buff it, it's a 5/5. And if I use this on it, it's a 6/6. There's potential there. Good. Man, that's hard. Guess I do this. That wasn't very good, was it? Can't even attack. Thought it was bite, not fight, but still might have done the same thing. I don't know. Ooh, we have 2 of these. How much is this? 6? 7? Can't really do this and kill that, can I? If I use 2 of these, this becomes a 6/6. I just have to hope he has no interaction whatsoever. Your Commander deck? Nice. Seems like a cool card, it's just miss a lot. If he has any interaction whatsoever, we correct. If he doesn't, kill his best creature, and he has no board left. And I transform this, kill that. Or I can just exile it. That's black, I'd have to pay 2 life. I'm down. If I do this, he can block 1 and still flips. I can remove a good creature if he plays it. Alright, we're coming back, Fight was not great, but at least I killed his kobold. Ooh, giving that death touch is annoying. I take the 1. Loses all abilities and gets 2/2. So this is 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13. So I just remove that and kill him. We should not have won that game, I feel like. His hand must have been terrible. He had like 4 cards left and none of them did anything. Convoke Commander deck. Convoke seems to like such a strong ability. People seem to really like it. I don't think I'm as high about it as other people, but it seems pretty cool. I like mechanics that you sacrifice, like, attacking them in the face. Maybe he was 3-color. Oh my gosh. It's so bad, but I have land, so I'm gonna keep it. I don't think I should keep that hand. I have 2 rares, though. Yeah, this guy I'm feeling great about. Maybe he'll hit. Oh boy. I could bounce this to Surveil too, and then stop his 4-mana play. But I think I'd rather bounce the 4-mana card. Didn't play one. Do I bounce this to Surveil or not? Dang, no, that's unblockable. Terrifying. I'm gonna bounce this, and then this won't be unblockable, and then I can trade. Or I could use this to play this next turn. Ah, that card's so good. Need this to kill it, I think. Do I really want to trade? Gotta go for it. See what our next draw is. Hopefully it's a plains. No, this guy's kind of just a 5-mana 4/4 if we play him like that though. We actually have an interaction. For 2 mana. What are you gonna do? I don't know if I want to do this trade. This is too weak. I don't know if this is good enough either. Gain 3 life. I guess it has to be. I think trading with this guy is really important because it's unblockable. This guy's so good with the green 3/1 and the white 3/1. I can make this have reach. Block his bird, potentially. But he might have interaction, in which case I just like lose the game. Affect it. This is a premium red card, like you'd not feel bad about second picking that, I feel like. But bird is uncontested. We draw a white mana, we get to look at this useless without more creatures. I need to draw a mana so I can use this to kill the bird. And then he gets to hit me for 4 every turn for the rest of the game. Doesn't feel like a winning angle. Another removal? I want to draw this again. Not. Probably. Not a good draw. What is though? Ah. Yeah. I think we hope. I don't know, man. Oh, these are not it. I mean, we shouldn't have kept that hand, but sometimes you draw creatures and then it works out. Oh. I had him one time. He was really fun. He's a 0 mana 20/20 trample with ward. He's such a beam. He's great. I love that card. He's really good too, but like 0 mana 20/20. I'm not about forfeiting League, but I am about forfeiting in Magic to save my mental. Yeah, my green deck with him was sick. I had the 3 mana enchantment that makes all your creatures get +2/2 or draw a card. And I had that guy, and I had a bunch of creatures. It was fun. Okay, well, now we have all the white mana. I have some good 2-drops, but, oh my gosh, we drew 3 white mana. I like the tap land on turn 1. We have a guy that draws stuff on turn 3. We have an unplayable card. Like, we started the game, second pick and third pick were 2-drop creatures. Like, we need a lot of early creatures, but like, second and third pick were 2-drop creatures, so kind of unfortunate we just didn't hit anymore. Guy curved out really well and went first, so we lose. So, best 2-drop for that deck into this card. That is a very good 3-drop for that deck. Okay, I don't think we're beating this. Aha! We have all 3 colors. I can't save this. I can't chump with that to save it, it's just not gonna work. Now all of his creatures get +2/2. Bonkers. The rest of the game. All of his creatures get +2/2. And limited, that is a death sentence. Alright. Now what do we got now? We can hopefully kill that. I hate that this fights, not bites. Oh, it's brutal. Okay, another premium battle. This guy's deck's sick. I think if I ever try to play the Knights deck, my deck will be garbage. You just have to hit everything to have a good Knights deck, it seems like. Yeah, what am I supposed to do here? We can kill that. No, we can't. We're saving our mental. There's like he went first, curved out amazingly, and had very very high card quality. Like I don't know, dude. That's a loss. I swear I'm gonna try Knights one of these times, and my deck's just gonna be hot garbage. But I'm gonna play against these Knight decks that are just bananas. Well, we get to draw a card, and if we get this, we'll get another land, so we have to keep. That's definitely a keep hand. But we just aren't drawing our 2-drops, and they're going first and drawing 2-drops. So it's like really hard to play the game when that happens. Hope to never put that card in my deck. But be short on 2-drops, I guess. That's the trick. I don't have any islands yet. Every opponent gets to go first, curve out perfectly into battles, and then win the game. The rough life we got going on here. Oh, it'd be so nice to make this a 3/3. I can't. Then he gets to flip his guy. We lose. Ugh. So now he has interaction. I'm gonna remove this, transform this, and play another creature. Then it'll be 3 creatures to 0. I'm just way too on the back foot. Or he'll play a haste. Takes. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well. What do we do? Guess I play the 4 mana thing and then bounce his 6 mana card. What does this do on the front side? Oh yeah, this card on 4 is insane. That's how he curved. Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty darn good curve. At least the card quality was a little lower, but does not feel good. Why would you tap those? I get destroyed by auto tappers so often. Alright, it's not nice to trade my 4/4 for his 4/4 when I have a 5/5. They're still comebackable. He hasn't played any like bonkers rares yet or anything. I think I do have to trade. I really don't want to. I think I take 5 and see if he has a combat trick. I just chump and see if he has a combat trick. I really don't want to chump with that. Interesting. Now, who has to activate their combat trick first? I think I just take 5 here. If I try to remove that and he uses a trick, I just lose. I don't know. Ooh. Eat a burrito. I don't have a play this turn, do I? Should we just play a 4/4? I don't think it's possible for it to hit us any cards if we play it. Alternatively, I could play 1/2 that X equals 2. Probably better, but then I can't summon that. I'd like to summon that. I think we summon that and then kill this with a trick. I feel like he would have used... If he had something, I feel like he would have used it last turn. We'll just try. I don't know. Our hand's too clunky right now. I get him for 6, but then I don't have any blockers. Pretty sure he's the beatdown, so we should guard. What in the world does this do? Wow, I hope he doesn't have any equipments. I have this to remove things still. Okay. 2 cards to kill half of this card. We take a lot of damage. Okay. I could play this in exile a card. That tones down the aggression a lot. This is too slow. But he might have another big creature, then I can remove that. I think we just do this. It really slows him down here. We remove an attacker and we create a blocker. Nice. Now do we just want more mana? We have 6 mana. We convoke 3. Is 3 enough? 2 creatures mana X or less, where X is the number of creatures convoked. Be nice to do 5. It's a really, really slow turn, but I'm down. 5 hits Cascade, yeah. 5 hits Cascade and it hits herself. I don't feel like I have enough cheap drops. I could bounce something, but that doesn't seem that good. It seems like he's out of stuff, so it might be fine. He probably has a few equipments in his deck if he's running 2 of those. Okay, so now I have 4, 8 mana, so 1 more for her. Or we just do it. I mean, x equals 3 isn't too bad. I don't want to wait too long. Auto tapper? Please. His deck seemed... He carved out really well, but man, his card quality was really low. Definitely worried with that start. Like, if he had any, I don't know if he just drew all lands or something. Alright. Are we gonna go 2-3, or can we turn this around? Like, he ramped and he didn't play anything good with the ramping. That's true, all lands. Even put a few cards back. I don't think I want to play red-green very badly. I feel like you have to like curve out really well because you gotta turn the battles. It's just really hard to be aggressive with blue existing. We get to go first. And we have a 2-drop. I'd rather do this. We hit one of the like 5 cards that we can't draw with it. I don't really value the 1 damage from this too highly. Yeah, we do a 3-drop it, but it changes things a little bit there, but this blocks that and this doesn't. I really like having a treasure token when I fight this guy. We have plenty of lands. Now he knows I have a fight spell though. But if he transforms this, I just trade. Just trade either way. It's a little scary. We do have a lot of health though. We gained 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where did we get the other 2? Uh-oh. Rare haste dino. And no creatures for her. Yeah-oh. This goes so poorly with this, right? Alright, does this work? If I use a fight spell on this, does it use its toughness or not? Do you know? It fights. I think it would use its toughness. So I should make it a 3-3, and the next turn I can have it be a 4-4 and kill that. It does not. Ooh. Because it says it fights it. It doesn't say it does damage equal to its attack or anything. It says fights. I think it would use its ability, but I definitely could be wrong. Maybe we gotta play this turn then. We have to play it after this. We might be able to draw a card. We get to look for 2-drops. I should put it on this. Fight isn't combat damage. I would sure hope fighting is combat damage. What else is it? They're fighting. It's combat. What? Come on, Magic. Fighting is combat. Hey, we drew a card with it. I'm proud. Alright. We can put a 1/1 counter in and have it fight. We only take 8. I think we had a lot of life gain. He did that knowing I have this. I could also transform this, and then it's a 4/4, so it just kills that. Interesting. I feel like it's better to transform it. I should just hit him for 2. No, I want that to block this. Fighting isn't combat damage. What kind of damage is it then? Fighting damage? That vehicle seems better than I thought it would be. Cool. Huh. We probably gotta kill that. I'm so scared of running these auras. There's so many like sacrifice things. Ooh, we get Fox. We can't bring back our knight because she didn't die. Use a battle. If opponent affects it, remove a counter from it. Otherwise, put a defense counter. Activate only as a sorcery. Oh, I can't block with him then. Okay, well, I think we have to play the Fox. Hoping to hit a non-land that I could draw. If we draw this, that'd be sick, but that's in the bottom, so yeah, we're never gonna draw these. Okay, can I attack with my 5/5? No. And if I was going to, I should have done that before this, probably. No, I wanted to see what that was. I can still use this to activate this. It'd be really nice to end. Why isn't this instant? The remove counter thing. I think it should be. It would make him a lot more threatening. Okay, at least we get our guy back. Remove this one. Oh wait, when he comes into play, oh he'll be untransformed, but we can activate his effect again. Kind of thing. Okay, do I trade a 2/2? Probably. I could use the trick to live, but I don't think I want to do that. Make my guy a 4/4. And then he can't be blocked by things with power 2 or less. I could flip this. How much is it worth to flip it? No, if he double blocks, I only go to 6/6, so I get wrecked. Sorry. Yeah. No point in not playing that, he knows what it is. Not black, so he doesn't have any discard. Okay. Tap all my creatures. I am down. Does 4 matter? I should know what's in my deck. Oh my gosh, that's risky. I'm doing it. I should probably only do 3. Okay. Who do I want to give 1/1? Probably a 4/4. If only I drew that guy with XX, I would get like... You get like 5 tokens or something. 5 3/3s if I drew him, but he's on the bottom of my deck. Which we might be approaching, because we've done a lot of searching. Like these. Oh, that's a flyer. I can kill it at least. I have to use my trick, but I can't let that hit me in the face. Wanted that trick for other things. Alright, if I attack with my 5/5 and my 4/4, I at least trade for some of his stuff. I might want to put the second fox in. Nah. So expensive. Like, these are like pretty decent trades for him, but... That's hard. We kill the 3/3, but that's hard because he's gonna draw a backup creature. He didn't know about this guy's other effect. He didn't know about the other effect. We got him. No one's used this effect ever. Since it's a sorcery. We got him, boys. We got him. I really hope I never play this card. I don't like it. It's a 2-mana 2/2, that's like fine, but... Ugh. Oh my gosh, how many lands we have? Alright, I make something 2/2 stronger and attack. I don't think he has a good trade with a 7/7. If I make this a 5/5, he can't block it with either of these. So I would have to trade for one of these. And he'd have to double block it. I think... Oh no, it loses all abilities. I think we go with a 7/7. See what he does. He's got a lot more life than me. And he's got 5 attackers, so I'm getting kind of scared. It's like if he removes something and then swings. But I just need to hope he doesn't top deck anything amazing. We are winning on board currently. It's so bad this wasn't in my graveyard. Reborning it with a fox over this would have been so nice. Most of my decks have something to do with a creature like that. I guess I have fights. I'm really not into this card as much as I was hoping it would be. Like a 5-mana removal spell that gets you a 4/4 sounds good, but it's pretty hard to set up the fights. Other one. Stop drawing lands, please. That puts him down to 6 if he takes it, which is pretty scary for him. I have 2, 4, 2, 4, 8, 11, 12, 13. 13 of 17 lands. There's only 4 lands left in the deck. Unlikely we draw another land for the 4th turn in a row, right? Okay, he passed. Good, good, good. Now he has to... Oh my gosh. Now he has to do something, right? Can't just take it. I really don't want to, like, all in this turn. Wow. That is rough for him. He doesn't have a trick. That is rough. Ooh. Okay. If I attack with a lot of stuff, he can't, like, triple block me, but it's fine to just slow roll that one. If I attack with everything and then he has anything, I just don't kill him and then he swings back and kills me. Ooh. Kills a creature and plays a blocker. Too bad, not too bad. Oh my gosh, there's 2 lands left in the 11 cards. Alright. If I attack with this as a 5/5, he takes 5 or he blocks with this. Then I can attack with these 2, which means he'd have to block with that. I can attack with that as well. I think I just spread it out. I think I just spread it out all in. You can only block 2 of them. Chumps this. Blocks that. Goes dies unless he's a trick. Oh, hey, you can just not block that one. Okay, we don't need to play well. And getting him to 1 does have some value, but I think I would have done that differently if I thought about it. Alright, we climbed our way up to 3-3. Can we go 4-3 and make it an even run? I was very worried with the first few games. Not 2-2. Yeah, I'm not too upset about going 3-3 every now and then. 4-3 is, you know, that. Yeah, I mean, we have 3 lands. I think we have to keep 2 drop plus 3 lands. We have the Cascade dude. And just high roll on some cascading. I feel like Cascade's not very good in our deck. A lot of our creatures need to like convoke and stuff. Hey, we're ramping. The ramp's actually really important here to be able to play this. Equipment deck. Now if we draw an island, we can cascade 1 turn early on curve. Otherwise we just get a bunch of creatures out. We need an island or a plains. We might have enough creatures to actually like use this well for once. It really should be 5. And then it becomes a 0 mana 4/4 draw a card or 2. But you like have to tap all your creatures. Unfortunately we can't get any like white creatures in play for the means. This is a 5/5. Is there a world where we just dome in with a 5/5? Going on. Treasures? Oh boy. Kinda scary. I don't know if there's much we can do about it. I really just want to play another one. I'm gonna give him another treasure, but I think it's just so bad not to play this, because then next turn I can transform them both. I'm not gonna draw any mana. You start with 3 lands, you'd think you'd be able to hit your 4th land. Might have to just become an 18 land gamer again. I'll just draw 12 lands every game. This is not a very good board for blocking. It is a good board for convoking, not haste. It doesn't have haste, right? Oh my gosh. Why are there so many haste creatures? That's so much damage. Trample, trample. You can block 2. Not worth. Goodness gracious. Can't hit lands. We just gotta play those. I don't think this card's great. Yeah. Yeah, I really don't want to be playing this deck. Deck does not look where it's at to me. My deck this run feels really bad. We're like mono green, but we don't have good green cards. And then our splash stuff is garbage. Discard a card, draw cards. Okay. Turn into. Discard a card, create a bunch of 1/1s, give your whole board 1. That's gonna kill me if I'm at 8 health. I do have 5/5s to block. Attacks are a lot less desirable now. And they're not creatures till he commits an attack. So if he has any sorcery removal, it doesn't work. It's hard for him to attack now. We may have stabilized. If I draw an island, I can cascade. Ooh, and I can maybe play this. The extra cascade going. Otherwise I can play the Kodo, but I kind of like this open. Would have been really nice to start doming him with 5/5s. This card's pretty good. We'll have 5 creatures, but none of them will be white. Yeah. I'll make one of them a creature and use this if I have to. Or do I just take the trade? I'm pretty sure I saved my 5/5. That seems pretty good. I don't get to summon the other 5/5 this turn, but I don't know that I'm going to have a good turn next turn anyway. Oh. Almost ready. Can I play the Kodo here? I'll have a 3/3 and a bunch of blockers, and I can hit him for 6. I actually want to buff that or not. This being a 4/4 is kind of nice. Then we put the thing on that. A little risky to start attacking, because he has a battle that he wants to transform, but like hitting him for 5 is a really big deal. Also, convoking to play this when I'm at 9 health is terrifying. Luckily, he's gonna try to kill this instead of kill me, right? That's haste, right? Hasty boys. We're gonna have to sack a bunch of creatures, aren't we? I don't know if I can give him the ability to like give everything haste and trample and all that jazz. He can attack with everything if he wants, but then he can take 10. If I just do nothing, if I just let it flip, I can hit him for 10 and then die. So that's not enough. No, I can hit him for 15. So close. I could sack both my O2s if he doesn't transform. Oh no, those are a trample, never mind. I have to sack my 4/4. I don't want to do that. I want to just have this have haste and attack him for 15. I draw a mana that's lethal. If I don't, he has to block with that. He has a treasure though. Oh, and another mana. I don't know, trading that didn't seem good. This is terrifying, but... Okay. We have bounce. Play bounce. Oof. I could play this for 3. I think that's gotta be it. We can't get it to be 5. 1, 2... I have a 5/5. And how defensive do I need to be? I might have just killed myself. I need all the blockers. Because he can have... He can play creature and then have 6 attackers. I'm at 9 health. That's pretty scary. Probably too risky to do that. But if I wasn't going to do that this turn, I was never going to do it. I guess I could have just played a 5-mana 4/4. I do have enough cards that I probably... would have been really nice for 2 mana. I have 2 5/5s and a 4/4 to block, so that's kind of scary to attack into. And if he doesn't attack this turn, then I get 3 more blockers. This card... I feel like this card's strong, but the way games have been playing out for me, this card has been like really bad. But I'm just stuck at like no mana every game anyway. Uh-oh. Okay, he gets to dome my face for 4 and kill the creature. Dang. That sucks. Now I have 1 less mana, so I can't even play like anything. And then he can make his extra things. Ooh, 4 face. Usually that is... I think this battle's pretty bad. The 4 to face and the 1 to a creature is usually basically do nothing. And the flip isn't even that good. I wouldn't be excited to play this card. Ooh. Now instead of doing this, do I draw a land? I don't think the land helps me, because I need a blue land. I think the creature's better. Okay. Probably just look for a 2-drop. I don't think I can do 3. Well, if I do 2, I can't play it, so I have to do 3. If I lose 3 blockers to get 1 blocker, that's not good. Alternatively, I could play that for 1. That's not good. It does give me more blockers than doing it this way. Huh. This is bad. Very bad. I think I'm supposed to play this and hope he doesn't have enough to kill me. Well, I guess I could just play 4/4 and draw nothing. Oh, they don't die, so he's gonna do that. I'm gonna get murdered. Huh. He's gonna do that at the end of this turn, and then he's gonna do it again on his turn, and he's just gonna have a massive board. I don't think I can tap any of my creatures to play this. I just have to get the 1/2 on the board. But just sitting here waiting for him to have enough to kill me is pretty bad. Okay, that's only 1 body instead of 2. But this gives trample? No, goodness. Dang. I feel like his deck's so bad and I'm gonna lose to it. This card's good, but every other card I've seen, this card's decent. But most of these cards I'm not happy about, like, picking or playing. Although I don't understand the archetype super well, but like, I feel like these are not great cards. Although we did get mana screwed and color screwed. Just sack one of these if he dies. We're just at a standstill. That would be so good. Oh, you think he has lethal? He doesn't have lethal. The attack is potentially really bad. Alright. No, it actually looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks pretty good. This dies. And this dies. And this dies. Yeah, that's terrifying. Okay, these die. These die. This lives. I could trade both of these. I take one here, so I can't let both of these hit me. I'll let one of them hit me. I have to sack this from that. Then I'm left with a 4-4, and he's left with a 2-1 and this. Is there a better play than that? Probably not. This worked out really well for him, because this just barely kills it, this kills it, and this... Like, all these guys having 5 attack or higher just ruins my blockers. Yeah, I can't... Why doesn't it... Insufficient blockers declared. Oh, this guy is menace, so I have to sack something else. Oh, I'm doomed. Wait, I'm actually doomed. I have to sack this then. Oh no. Okay. I didn't know this had menace, so now this gets to kill my 4-4 or the 3-3. Which means like there needed to be a way for me to not that happen, but I couldn't think of it. Play this, kill that, hope he draws nothing. It has menace, so I die. No matter what he draws, he can play a bunch of 2 attack units. Guess the only play is to play this. Huh. Dang, that was a really good attack. That having menace is so unfortunate for me too. Everything is just barely missing. Like, all my creatures have 1 too little toughness. I don't have the mana to play any cards. He has exact lethal with menace, so I can't use any of my cards efficiently. Like, this is just playing out like perfectly for him in every way. Oh, that's frustrating. There had to have been something I could have done differently to make it not play out like that. Any change would have stopped all of that from happening. 1 more defense from my creature, 1 less attack on one of his creatures. Like, oh my gosh. It just played out perfectly for him. Oh, that's rough. I know there's something over the course of the game I could have done to change that. But also, how far were we through our deck without, like, finding mana? Like, what the heck? I feel like I'm running 14 lands with how bad the mana has been today. Usually I just, like, flood a ton. But today it was like, get stuck on 3 mana, even though you kept a hand that had 3 mana in it. Oh well, that's 2 drafts, and Magic is screaming errors at me. So, I think we'll call it there. GG's everybody. What did we just play? We gotta edit it beforehand. We played mono green. 3-3. Green with splashing blue and white. Not sure how to indicate that one. So far I've just been doing brackets for splashes. I guess that's good enough. Yeah, that deck didn't feel great either, but like, I don't know, our opponents didn't seem to have great decks some of the time there. Losing to them feels pretty bad. Or at least like the cards we saw were not it. I'd be really unhappy if I had to play what I saw from his deck. Like that did not look very good to me. Oh well. GG's.